I know that you're eager to move things along in our tale of Yon. But tonight, in the spirit of Halloween, I've prepared something a little different.
Ooh.
Is this a Halloween special?
You guys are the first ones I'm trying this on, so this is gonna be real messy. But that's kind of the point.
We like it messy.
Yeah.
All right, let me calm down because I had a whole speech prepared and everything.
Yeah.
I can actually work on it now.
You can have a little bit, to think.
Honestly, I've been stressing out about today.
Aw.
I'm sure you were. All right. We're just gonna have some fun tonight. There's a lot here that's not gonna make a lot of sense, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it.
Do you want to heat me up a hot dog?
As soon as I make sure this is lit properly.
I'll put that on. I'm just kidding. Yeah, ketchup must be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna put an invite in chat to a game. Guess I have to exit the game myself, don't I?
Props.
In order to get the invite. Invite players. Here we go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be a true one-shot. Because I don't want to do it again next week.
Oh, shit.
Camera? Nope. Nope.
Oh, you had your anti-FBI flap on there. Nice.
Yeah. Take that, FBI. Back of a green.
What was that? Was I supposed to click something?
Nope, I didn't put it in because I still I've got the link. Just need to put it right here.
Night of the Oh wow! Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, this face though.
Oh no.
What is happening?
The sounds.
Oh. Uh-oh.
This sounds serious.
What is that? Pat, you're in roll 20. What's Pat, your camera is on roll 20. Jesus Christ, Anthony, what is this? Oh, this is fantastic.
I can't wait to see what's gonna happen.
I already love this.
We're still missing one in the game, it looks like. Who is that?
Like
Kevin.
Kevin? Yeah.
Where is Kevin? So, it's a one shot. I have a few pre-made characters for you. You guys can pick and choose who you want to play. We've got... Who do we have? Heroina Goodbright, the dwarf paladin. Dude Hazy Eyes, the elf druid. Dirk Dark Dagger, the rogue. I think he's a human. Professor Ichabod Scrive, the tiefling wizard. Thrush Storm Rider, the Kenku storm cleric. Big McLarge Huge, the orc barbarian. Slip Jangle Shoes, the kobold bard. And Cursed Nightshell, the turtle warlock.
Whoa.
I want the orc. Give me the barbarian.
I feel like Anthony's gonna enjoy this way too much.
All the power has already gone to his head.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm sorry. Did you say a kobold bard?
kobold bard.
Sounds pretty fun. I'm kind of leaning towards Kinku, not gonna lie.
But the
The
bard is
Kenku
already the best player or character.
Storm cleric. Where is Kevin?
I'm right here.
There he is.
So I'm just getting over the fucking
Wait, so what?
picture.
What all do we have here now?
Ah, see, you missed it.
This is unreal.
Now you're just gonna have to. Now you're just gonna have to pick a token.
Has everyone already picked?
All I've heard so far is Scarlet is interested in the Kenku Storm Cleric.
Is it like what was the? You went through them so fast. What was the professor one? What was that?
He's
Pat
a wizard.
Pat would like the barbarian. The orc.
Pat wants the barbarian. All right.
I want a martial class out of this.
Okay. We've got a rogue, and we've got a paladin.
Oh no, give me the paladin.
But so you're gonna show me how to play a rogue there? Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm sorry. What was the rogue's character's name?
The rogue is Dirk Dark Dagger.
What was the orc's name? Because it was funny also.
Big McLarge Huge.
Yeah.
Wait, what's my character's name?
You're the paladin.
Yeah.
You're Heroina Goodbright.
And what about the bard, the kobold bard?
Slip Jangle Shoes.
Oh, you know I'm going with that one.
I got Kevin is gonna be Heroina.
Remind me of my Kinku's name. I write it down.
Why aren't you playing the other side? Oh, fine. Just replay it. Okay, whatever. Let's see.
I'll be the turtle. What was the turtle?
Turtle Warlock.
Fine, sign me up.
All right, Scarlet is Thrush Storm Rider.
Okay.
Who am I missing? Who haven't I assigned? I haven't done. Slip.
Oh yeah, baby.
Let's see. All right. Anyone not assigned a character? Who am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Nick. Here we go.
Me? I said I'll be the turtle.
You're the
one.
turtle. Okay. Got it.
I forgot his name, but you know, whatever.
He's Cursed Nightshell.
Cursed Nightshell, got it.
So metal.
You should be seeing them in the sidebar now. Now, as you guys are looking over these pre-gens, don't think too hard about it. It's just a one-shot. But I do want you to pay special attention to your character's flaw.
Oh god. Oh no.
I've been thinking about being a Kinkura Aarakocra. This will be good practice.
Good practice. Okay. All right, and let's move on from this landing page.
My flaw is great. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you'll see when it comes up.
Okay. There's one thing I need to do. Okay. So. Calm down the psycho music.
I just love this landing page.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Go away. Why can't I make it stop? Oh, it's in the landing. There we go. Okay. So, each of you is playing an adventurer. As an adventurer, you've gone on many adventures. You've traveled far and wide. You have gained skills and knowledge and experience along the way. And after all of your adventuring, you could use a break. Now, there's a place that adventurers go to when they need to just get away from all of the dungeons and the dragons. Really, not as many dragons as you might think, but quite a few dungeons and long voyages and extraplanar shit. It's a peaceful little place along a lake. A sort of center for rejuvenation, for relaxation, for putting all of the dangers behind you. A little place called Camp Interlude.
Frankie, away.
God.
I love every second of this.
It's big.
Hopefully there's nothing on this screen that you're not supposed to see. What would be on the screen that's not for you to see? I don't know. Nothing. Okay, good. Well, there's a lovely little place called Camp Interlude where you can simply enjoy the fine weather this time of year. It's the harvest season. And the peasant folk have brought many pumpkins, which they have carved into lanterns and placed around the camp in order to decorate it as a form of thanks and gratitude to all of the adventurers who put their lives on the line, risking everything to save them from threats large and small, and occasionally from obnoxious errands they'd rather not do themselves. And, oh, well, that's already something you're not supposed to see, isn't it?
Are we supposed to be seeing something right now? Because I can't see shit.
You can't see shit?
Nope.
Me neither.
Oh,
Negative.
no. Dynamic lighting is on. Daylight mode. Oh, it's because your tokens aren't on there. That's okay. We'll do that right now. Where is all of the party? Cursed. Slip. Big. Thrush. A lot of one-syllable names here. Heroina.
Ooh, so festive.
There we go. Let's see. You are currently being led around the camp as you've just come here to, like I said, to relax, unwind a little bit, by a little old halfling fella by the name of, call him Derek. Derek Soggy Bottom. He's run this place for many a year. Many year. Yes. My mother ran this place, and my grandfather before her, and my great grandmother. You see, it sort of alternates between the male and female sides, but we all have a great time running Camp Interlude. Yes, we do. So I'm so glad to see that you've all really gotten into the spirit of the place. Left your weapons behind at the cabins. You know, there's no need for anything like that around here. This place is so peaceful, nice all the time, and sometimes folks like yourselves, you know, brave, heroic adventurers, you have a hard time putting down your arcane foci and your spell component pouches, but that's all right. You don't need any of that here. You can leave that all at the door. That's right. So, now that you're all loose and limbered up and feeling peaceful-like, got a little campfire that I'd like to situate for you. Oh, you know what? These are 10-foot squares, and y'all are too big right now, so just give me 1 second here, see if I can't adjust the scale of this map. That does not seem like it did what I wanted it to do. It seems like it was that
Square.
size of thing.
It's pretty bright out there. Campfire.
I love how you're making corrections still in the voice.
There we go. That's how we do it. There, now look, everyone, all y'all can just shrink yourselves down just a little bit more. Really get cozy in here. Tiny place, it's cute. There we go. Well, oh, curse. There we are. Well, why don't y'all just come with me now? We're gonna do a little bit of story time around the campfire. It's one of my favorite activities to wind down the day. You know how it is. Good story amongst friends. You stroll along a quaint little dirt road with trees lining either side and cozy looking cabins. The pumpkins all set up ready to light your way at night. But eventually, Cursed leads you to a little clearing in between a couple of these cottages, and he says, "Oh, we're gonna need a campfire." Say, I don't suppose any of you big, strong adventurers could help me with gathering some firewood, getting this fire started?
I'd be glad to.
Oh, you should see the look on your face. No, we don't do any little fetch quests here. No, we got ourselves a nice pile of firewood already. You don't need to
Make a fire. without wood,
Oh, it's a fire. Oh, wait.
but I don't feel like it.
Oh, well, yeah, suit yourself.
Big nuts find tiny men funny.
How are you making that fire there, Mr. He leans in, checks your name tag. Mr. Cursed?
I said I don't feel like it.
Oh, all right. Okay, never mind then. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do here at Camp Interlude. Let me just find I got one around here somewhere. Little fire pit, campfire. I need campfire. That's what I need.
Man's rummaging through his pockets looking for a fire.
I got one. Oh, there we go. Boop. That was a little. That's a scary campfire. We'll just do a little campfire here. There you go. Now. Any of y'all have any stories you'd like to share? You know, maybe you'd like to do a little story time, talk about your adventures, your great heroic deeds, and maybe occasional misdeeds. I don't know, maybe a few of your anti-heroes. Couldn't say. So,
I have hundreds of stories.
Oh, well, let's start with one.
I don't feel like it.
All right, Mr. Curse. Well, like I said, you don't gotta do anything you don't want to do whilst you're here at Camp Interlude. It's one of the nice things about this place is sometimes you go adventuring, you gotta do lots of stuff you don't want to do. Not even sure why you're doing it half the time. But around here, we don't believe in that sort of thing. So, anyone who does want to share a story? No?
I'm trying. We were unprepared.
No, that's okay. That's all right. I got a story if y'all don't have one.
Before you tell it, where's your fire permit?
Don't you worry, Miss Heroina. I got my permit right here. Got my papers for lighting fires of no more than
more than 3 feet.
Yeah, no. You see, we keep this nice and contained right here. Yeah, we got built a little wall of rocks around it, so it's nice and safe. Won't go burning out of control. We keep a bucket of water nearby too, just in case.
Any endangered species nearby?
No, there's no endangered species. Don't you worry about that. Now we're very thorough here at Camp Interlude. Don't you worry. We've entertained more than a couple of your type in the past. You got nothing to worry about. You can just put all those cares aside right now.
Ma'am, you should really end that with a ma'am.
Ma'am. My apologies, ma'am.
Thank you.
My God.
I've seen a few endangered species nearby.
Oh, Mr. Curtis, would you care to elaborate?
I don't feel like it.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna proceed as if there are no endangered species nearby because I'm
Foolish, but fine.
right. Very well. What I got for you is a little story to set you at ease, calm everyone down. It's about an adventurer, very much like yourselves. You see, he was a great, big, strong fella, powerful hero. He is said to have traveled the great wide lengths of this land, side to side, top to bottom. Went places nobody even knew there was anything there yet. But he went there. Drew the map in front of him. And you see, that great hero, that adventurer, much like yourselves, one day Well, he went so far, he did so much, slew so much evil, saved so many villages and kingdoms, so on and so forth, etc. Killed gods, saved gods. Practically became a god himself, you see. Yes, he did. So powerful that there was nowhere left for him to go. And so when he was all done, he came here. Came here to lay down his trials, put aside his tribulations, and just relax.
Are you
But you
talking
see-
about yourself?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about myself. This is a hero from long ago. Long before my grandfather took over. Well, my great-grandmother was running this place, as a matter of fact. But you see...
I knew your great grandmother.
Oh, did you now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She was a lovely lady, wasn't she?
Yes.
I never actually knew her myself. She was dead long before I was born. But it's always a pleasure to meet someone who's familiar with the family. You know, we Saga Bottoms have been in for centuries.
She fell madly in love with me.
Oh, Mr. Cursed, I was unfamiliar with that particular tale. Sounds a little sordid. Perhaps you'd like to tell it now.
I don't feel like it.
Very well, Mr. Curse, very well. In that case, I'll continue on with my story. See, this great grand adventuring hero, nothing left to do but rest and relax. He just found that he could not, in spite of all of his desire to put aside his earthly and godly woes, for that matter, he just could not do it. And so you see, legend says that this adventurer began to have a think, have another think, and another think on top of that one. And he began to ask questions, see, and start seeking after things, books, scrolls, ancient sort of stuff. Stuff most folk don't know about, care to know about. But this adventurer, he cared to know. And the more he learned, the more he sought to learn. They say the adventurer, well, stories he learned, things that he heard, knowledge he had in his head, it started to make him a little bit funny, you know, little off. Started talking about strange beings, things that he called neither men nor gods, but perhaps something in between. Things unseen to us, but felt by us. Well, anyway, whatever it was that he was getting up to, those thoughts he had in his head, they drove him straight to madness. Yes, they did. They say he killed himself right here on these very grounds, scattered his knowledge, his research, his musings around Camp Interlude in an effort to hide and bury that awful truth. Well, that's the end of that story. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope you're all feeling nice and limber now, nice and loose.
Slip has been biting Mr. Big's hand for quite some time.
Big is going to pick Slip up and just throw him on the other side of the fire.
That wasn't much of a story.
Well, Harwina, ma'am,
Thank you.
you have a story you'd like to tell?
Sure, it's a new one. It's about
Oh,
putting out
listening.
illegal fire near
Oh.
endangered species.
Oh, yes. Do tell.
Goes like this. Just gonna dump that bucket of water on the fire.
Fire goes out.
That was keeping me warm.
species nearby.
Big also liked fire.
I do have to say that's a terrible shame. Worked hard to build that fire, but I see your point. Don't want to risk anything. Too much of a good thing and all that. Well, it was a shame though, because it was nice and bright. And did you look at that? It's starting to get a little bit darker out with the end of the day coming and so on. Sure wish we had that fire to light our way.
Are you scared of the dark?
Scared of the dark? No, I'm not scared of the dark. But you see, there is another story about Camp Interlude. They say that there's an awful abomination that stalks in the dark betwixt the trees. Sometimes if you're out late at night, having yourself a nice midnight meditation under the full moon and so on and so forth, lingering out by the lake, you might see something slip beneath the waves. You might see something moving through the trees. They say he's got no face. Just wears a sack over his head. That's why they call him Sackhead.
Have you alerted the nearest city guard?
Oh, I assure you it's nothing but a tale, told to give adventurers the jitters. Sometimes they get a little fright, just to help them relax better.
Thrash says to him, "Are you scared of monsters, Thrash?"
I think that
Who,
she's
who are you asking?
Isn't Thrash 7?
Scared
Well,
of monsters, Thrash?
Cursed. That one's cursed. It says it on his name tag.
Oh, are you talking to me?
His name right there.
Don't you know your own name, Thrush? You're a Thrush. It says on your name tag.
Look, we got Heroina Goodbride. This is
People
why
are
I hand out these name tags for everyone.
Those names are massive.
Who's Thrush?
People are always going to get confused, Thrush, if you keep saying what other people say.
Aren't you Thrush though?
Who thing? They can only say the things that other people have said to them. Funny little quirk. I'm sure
You're a
that won't
Thrush
hinder Thrush's ability to communicate at all, though.
Can Koos live a sad life?
Well, anyway, it's getting late, and I'm gonna leave you lot to your activities. The camp is yours to do as you will. Have a little paddle out in the waters. Have a little walk through the woods. There's some old ruins down in the south. I'm sure you could, if you're getting a little bit of that itch to do some adventuring, you could, explore the ruins. But don't worry, they're perfectly safe. There's nothing in there that you gotta kill or nothing.
Kirst has been scanning the area looking for Sackhead.
Okay. You just scan the area. Give me a perception.
Yeah, he's trying not to be obvious about it, but he's checking. He's looking around for a Sackhead.
Don't see anybody wearing a sack on their head. You do occasionally see like another adventurer. There's some other folks who are
Oh no, Backhead got him.
He's real.
Backhead got you just like that.
I'm back. Yeah, you might see the occasional like other person at the camp who's also resting here. But no signs of anyone wearing sacks on their heads.
Big say we go swim before too dark.
Yeah, well, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do next. I'm just gonna head on over to my cabin. You see, it's not far away. If you ever need anything from me, it's just that little cabin way down south next to the old graveyard. That's where I sleep. So you lot have fun now. Do as you wish. I'm just gonna make my way off into the woods and disappear into the night. Fare thee well, adventurers. See you in the morning. If the sack man doesn't get you. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. I'm gone.
Everyone else kept their weapons, right? You guys didn't willingly de-arm yourselves.
Thresh is no fool.
Why would Big put weapon down?
My weapons are in my shell.
Slip walks back from where he's been thrown into the woods. Slip is done peeing! What happened?
Lip, did you keep your little weapons?
What?
Did you keep little weapons?
Yes.
Good. Thought Slip was
Slip
stupid.
not like big man.
Big man will throw Slip in like he keep talking. I would like to propose a business arrangement.
Business?
Yes. I would like to hire all of you to guard me this evening.
Big thought we were on vacation.
What is vacation?
I am a duke, and I promise to reward you amply for your services.
How much? I don't do anything without coin.
I'll do it for free. If you're scared, I'll protect you.
Thank you. 100 gold each for your protection this evening.
Big will help protect as well.
Can I have perception
keep
checks from
gold?
everyone?
Okay. It's very dark.
It has gotten dark.
We're playing a Halloween.
Big can't see
one-shot
shit.
special. I'm playing Heroina Goodbright.
Sorry, go ahead.
There's Big McLarge Huge,
You're still muted.
Kurt Nightshell, who's a
Who's
dwarf,
muted?
Oh, sorry. I
got
thought
Slip
Kevin was talking to
Jingles.
us.
Oh no.
and Thrush Stormrider. Thrush Stormrider.
Big will definitely protect Curse
It's
for
a
money.
bird.
Big is Big an orc or half orc or something?
Orc.
Thank you, Savage One.
Slip has started to attempt to climb on Hurst's shell. Where? Keep gold!
You really shouldn't call him savage. It's kind of rude. Show the man some respect.
I'm a duke, and you are a commoner. You should respect me. I
Where-
call you what I will.
And
Big-
I'm a knight.
Big is gonna walk over here and grab Slip. Stealing illegal.
Oh.
No, dude.
No! And he just starts crawling all over his shell again. He's crawling like around Kirst, trying to get away from Big.
Kirst is wondering what's your character? A kobold?
Yeah.
Kirst is wondering how much extra AC a kobold provides.
So what,
Slip
you
your
guys-
Slip, you're scurrying around on the shell, and from up on that high perch, you actually think you catch a sound. It sounds like the trees rustling somewhere to the west of you.
Uh, Slip starts. He takes out his tiny little drum and he starts banging it like really close to Chris' head. Like he gets up like real high. And he starts banging on the drum. Russell, Slip know this story. Soggy Bottom murders.
Because he's apparently on Kurt's shoulder, holding a drum, Big is going to grab him and hold him like a suitcase at his side. Slip
And
no climb no more.
Slip points towards where he has heard the sound. That way.
Oh, okay. With Slip pointing in a direction, Big's gonna throw Slip at the sound.
Stop throwing my armor!
You can't trust a kobold.
Where do I fly? I don't actually know.
Which way am I throwing him?
Well, Slip pointed, right?
Okay, so yeah. Do I have to roll to throw him? Because I'm just yeeting his ass.
Oh, you're asking what do you need to roll to throw him?
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a strength check.
Why is he throwing me around?
That's a bit strength check.
Not bad, not bad. You chuck Cursed a few feet. He lands like
I threw Slip, not Cursed.
Slip. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, Slip. Like a good. Oh, that's right. These are 10-foot squares. Wait, no, these shouldn't be 10-foot squares anymore. They should be 5-foot squares now because I shrank them. They're still getting it right. There we go. That's better. You throw him like, I don't know, good 15 feet away from you over there. Next to one of those giant glowing pumpkins.
What's over there, Slip?
Slip scurries on top of the pumpkin and perches on top of it. He looks. He listens.
Are you scary, sniffing, and flinching?
He doesn't know. Neither do I.
Does Big need to throw Slip further?
Slip starts playing the lute.
Slip, you cautiously start twanging out a couple notes on the lute, maybe listening in between for a short interval. You swear you hear like a bird call out there in response to the lute. Slip, what's your AC?
That's a great question. 13.
Sorry, keep going.
What? What? Oh, okay. All right. Slip keeps playing the lute, and he belts out a few very very scratchy lyrics in Draconic, sounding like throat singing. It's very unpleasant.
Give me a
Very
performance
unpleasant.
check.
It's like screaming out into the night.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. It could be better. It's not bad. Like, I mean, as far as Slip is concerned, right? This is like
Suckhead! Where art thou?
you You cry this out into the dark. And then Slip, you hear a voice in your ear.
Slip freaks the fuck out. Slip is going to jump and climb all over Big's shoulders and then jump to Heroina.
What's
Slip
going
weird
on,
voice!
Slip? What
Did you
kind
fall?
of voice? I didn't
He
hear
he perches on top of Heroina's head, like his claws kind of digging into her into her scalp.
Okay.
It is the legend of Sackhead.
Did you see someone wearing a sack?
No, Slip heard the voice.
Was
I heard it too.
Was the voice wearing a sack?
Big think Slip have sack in brain.
No, Slip knows this.
I know it too.
Big Turtle Man also know this.
Where'd you hear it from?
In my ear. And he starts, like, twitching his head to one side.
Big was
Said,
standing. Big was standing
right
next to Slip. No
here.
one there.
Ruffles
Ah.
their feathers, jumps closer.
Slip knows. It came from Pumpkin.
Big smashes pumpkin.
You smash the pumpkin. Its little lantern light inside flares momentarily and then goes out.
Did you kill it?
Nothing in pumpkin, Slip.
But there was Pumpkin.
Yes, I smashed pumpkin, Slip.
Big man not very smart.
You said it was pumpkin.
No, Slip not.
Can you just
May-
be quiet for a second? And Arowina will just give off like a faint glow.
Okay, Miss Nightlight.
Heroina, you gaze around, sensing for celestial fiends or undead.
Yeah.
You sense undead. Right here. You see a faint
Right where?
shimmering right here. You see a faint shimmering aura in the air. And as you see that, all of you hears a voice, a whisper. Have you heard? Do you know about the Dungeon Master?
Heroine's just gonna take that warhammer and swing it at that shimmering aura.
As you grip your warhammer and prepare to swing, it moves faster with a readied action. It hits you.
Slip was on top of Heroina's head, so I'm not
So
sure.
what's that do for my AC?
I could give you half cover, but it still hits you. Let me roll the damage in secret. Now that doesn't seem right. Oh, because I rolled the wrong thing. Let's try it again. Something hits you right in the face, Heroina. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And suddenly, all of you see something standing there. A hulking brute of a figure, dressed all in dark clothes, with the exception of a red sack over his head, 2 eyes peering out.
Thresh is very afraid and would like to cast light.
You think just coincidence, not sect, man.
Minions, surround me!
Would you guys like to roll initiative?
Slip would like to utilize Heroina as a mount.
Of course, Curse goes first.
First to run away.
Well, that's definitely not right. Oh, it is. Oh, it's sack face. Sack head, sack face. Much better. It goes first. Look at that. And it's going to attack Heroina some more. It's going to... Actually, it's not going to reach out. You see that it has 2 massive fists. And it is going to reach out with one of them and try to grapple you. I would like an athletics check from Heroina. Or acrobatics, your choice. Not bad. It grabs a hold of you. And it takes its other fist and it draws back and it says again, "Have you heard?" And it swings and it hits you again with its fist, dealing 8 more points of bludgeoning. Oh, wait, no, not 8. Let's see. 8 plus... I think I get to put an extra d6 on there for this. Oh, no, I don't. I just have advantage on my attacks. So I should roll again. Okay. 8 points of bludgeoning on the second one. And a Constitution saving throw, please. Very good. That is a pass. But it's going to keep on punching you. Hits you again. Another 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
And it hits you again for another 8. Each time it strikes, it says, "Have you heard? Have you heard?" And once it's done all of that, it vanishes, releasing Heroina, disappearing into absolute darkness.
Am I still sensing it at all?
Cursed.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. You can no longer sense it.
Wait, so I can't see anything. So are there people near me or something?
It seems like you can't see anything. Are you I realize that your hexblade is your hexblade missing a warlock thing? One of their what the hell are they called? A warlock pact?
Invocation.
Invocation.
There's a dark vision.
You don't get invocations at level 1.
You're not level 1. You should be level 5.
Oh, well, no, I've got a level 1 character sheet.
Oh, son of a bitch. You know what? Take a free 4 levels right now.
I can't do that mid combat.
You can't.
I don't even know what. How do you do it? I don't use Roll20 very much.
There's a character mancer here.
Yeah, little gear, and then you should be able to see.
I thought I got everyone up to 5.
In the bottom right corner, launch level.
I can see the gear. I don't trust myself to figure out how to do it in the next 10 seconds.
You want Eldritch Sight so you can see?
Okay.
There you go. You've got Eldritch Sight. Let's give you let's see what fits with your character. I don't even know what this is, but this is what
I was wondering how any of you, I was wondering how that paladin survived that attack. I'm like, we all have like 10 hit points, right?
No. Yeah. Wow. Sorry, you've got the only character that I think I missed. You gain, let's give you one more. Just Agonizing Blast, that's a good standard one. And let's give you guys are my guinea pigs on this one, so you like charisma, right? Gets to give you some more charisma. You add 4 new spells, and they're all automatically upgraded. How about you're a hexblade, so how about that and that and that. Oh, I'm missing one more. Okay. Now you can see with your Eldritch Sight 120 feet. So let's give you some night vision.
Oh, that's much better. I mean, not the vision, the character sheet. Oh, look, I've got friends.
So I know I just threw 4 levels on your sheet, Cursed, but any thoughts on what you might want to do? Because for now, you can.
Yeah. So I saw Heroina engaging in battle a second ago.
Guess I'll hear Weena get the shit beat out of him.
Yeah, you could definitely hear, and with Eldritch Sight, also see this thing appear and smash Heroina several times in the face before vanishing again.
All right. Then Curse, just panicking a bit, is going to run behind Big Mick, large, huge, and he's going to. He's gonna go in his shell, not seeing where this thing went. He's gonna like hunker behind Big and just say like, "Get him!" And he's gonna just duck into his shell.
Okay. Heroina.
I'm not feeling good. So we're just gonna go ahead and dig into the entire pool. And give myself 25.
Oh no, man! You have a healer on your head.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you need help anymore?
Anything
She's a
else?
cleric.
Anything else you want to do, Heroina?
Yeah, I'll burn it anyway. You said I'm not sensing them anymore, right?
Nope.
I think it's gone. I don't feel it around anymore. I can't smell it. I don't know where it went, though. And that's it for me.
Okay. Slip.
Okay. Heroina! And he starts belting out another horrible performance, and he's just gonna he slaps Heroina across the eyes, and is gonna give her is gonna give her is that +3, so 5, 6, 7 hit points back.
It's music to my ears, not to my eyes.
And he's just going to belt out, "Sack kid!" Oh, you get that advantage on attack rolls on any. Yeah.
Okay. At your enemies within 10 feet of you. Now, maybe he's 10 feet from you. You're not sure. Okay.
He's just clawing into Heroina's head harder.
Thrush.
Thrush should cast light on themselves.
Thrush
So they can
casts
see.
light to see.
Yeah.
Anything else?
How's Heroina looking now? She's still kind of beat up. Or is she pretty good after the healing?
She's pretty good.
Okay. Then
Sleep will take care of you.
don't know if it is gone. Maybe just in case. Thrush will be a good buddy and cast Shield of Faith on Heroina, just in case. I don't know.
All right.
That's all I can think to do.
Big Big McLarge Huge, you're muted.
God damn it. Big is gonna take his sword out and just ready in action. Come out, little man. Where are you? And that's it.
Okay. As you say that, you hear rustling in the tree over here, and then the sound of rapid footsteps, swift but heavy. Gone. Sounds like they went running off to the southwest. You, Heroina, catch a momentary glimpse with your divine sight of that aura moving out from behind the tree and disappearing again to the southwest, behind this cabin and then out of sight.
You see that? It hit me a lot and then ran away because it was so scared.
Cursed?
Oh, we're still in initiative, I guess.
I'm just asking what you want to do. That's all at this point.
I don't suffer any hearing loss inside my shell, right? Like, did I hear it running away?
No, no, you don't suffer any hearing loss. You hear it running away.
Okay. Cursed emerges from his shell and lunges, now bearing a sickle, lunges to his left and swipes viciously through the air and screams, "Ah! I had him! He was right there! He's a coward!
You are a hero.
I'm a hero!"
Sleep has heard the story of the Saked. He heard it while peeing.
Big think we go after man. He assault us. We must make him pay for crime.
Sleep think.
Went down southwest, just follow the path.
Sleep think that we should check McSoggy Bottom.
I looked at Soggy Bottom's hands and they were not that big. I don't think Soggy Bottom is Sackhead.
Sleep has heard stories of making one very big.
I mean, we're kind of big compared to you.
Yes, many are big compared to Sleep. Sleep will stay here on Heroina's head.
I'd rather you didn't.
I didn't hear a no.
I think there is one possibility we should consider.
What is that?
What is
Cursed?
that? Third old one.
Many foes of mine send assassins to destroy me. I believe Sackhead could be one such.
The Storm Maiden will protect Cursed. Pulls out giant warhammer.
200 gold each if we survive the assassin.
Are you
Big-
Do
trying
you
to
want to
tell
know
me
where keep gold?
that Sackhead came here a generation ago, knowing you would come here? Now,
Nothing.
My foes are very crafty.
Big
well,
thinks
maybe Sackhead was another lover of the grandmother.
Big
That's
thinks,
it.
Big thinks Kirk should pay 300 gold because it's all his fault.
Slip, I think has heard a lot of stories. He's a story dude, right? So has he heard anything about the dungeon master.
Mm-hmm.
Should give me a history check.
Can I make that one too?
Sleep is thinking.
Sure.
Sleep is thinking very hard.
Flip, you've never heard of a dungeon master. I mean, you've heard of the master of dungeons. Of course, there's many dungeons throughout the land, and there has to be somebody in charge of them, but you've never heard of the dungeon master.
Oh,
I feel like
it is titled that sleep has never heard. Perhaps instead of dungeon master, like actual torture dungeon, it is, as the surfacers say, kinky.
Heroina, you're quite sure it's something kinky.
I will not abide for this kind of activity on Camp Interlude. It's been expressly forbidden.
What has?
Heroina,
Heroina.
you only forbid it because you don't like it.
It's not me, it's the camp rules. They must be enforced.
Can I get perception checks from everyone? Whoa. Cursed. As the others are speaking, you catch sight of something. You know you heard the sound of footfalls departing from this tree here. And as you glance over in its direction, you realize that there is something in the tree, hanging from one of the lower branches. A red sack.
Sorry, what was the Kobold? What was your name? I'm sorry, I forgot the names already.
Sleep.
Your name is Sleep?
Sleep.
It's
Sleep
in
Django
says it
shoes.
With a kobold accent.
Sleep!
Sleep.
Fetch me that sack up in that tree over there. You see it there? Fetch it for me.
You have a big shell. Sleep think you should grab it.
Stand on my shell, and I'll walk you to the tree and leap up there and grab it.
Ah, Sleep agreed with this. He quickly scurries off of Heroina and climbs up on Cursed shell.
Right. Slowly, Cursed shuffles over to the tree, and just kind of like lifts his neck up a little bit.
And Slip scurries up his head and like perches at the scalp, and he just uses little claws, grab at the sack.
You grab hold of the red sack. You can feel that there's something in it. Not particularly heavy, but not exactly light either.
He opens the sack.
Okay. You open it and you see inside a small wooden case, rectangular, with a lid.
Slip crawls down to Cursed's shoulder. He holds up the box. Sleep.
Cursed snatches it immediately. He's just, give me, thank you, minion. Now hop off.
Sleep will not tolerate this. But I am going back on Heroina's head. And he climbs back on Heroina's head.
Cursed, as you take the box in your hands, you can see that the lid is engraved with a strange geometric symbol.
Cursed is kind of like looking at the box, trying to like hide it from view of everyone else. And he's like, is it like locked or something? Like, is it closed?
Simple latch.
Yeah, he unlatches it and
All
flicks
right.
it open with a nail.
Flicks it open. Inside, you see two things. A scrap of paper with writing on it. Beneath it, a deck of cards.
Can he's gonna try to swipe the deck of cards out without anyone noticing. He's gonna try to do it like subtly, and keep the cards like while he's turned away. He's gonna try to like pull it out and tuck it in an armpit or something.
You want to give me a sleight of hand check?
Will do.
Sleep is watching.
Do we need to roll perception?
Always trash.
Everybody's looking at the turtle.
I mean, yeah. I think it's reasonable for people to be watching this. And
I've got a big shell, and I'm like hiding it behind my shell. My shell is towards everyone.
Your shell can't be towards everyone.
Duke, not a thief.
You've got your big shell towards most of the people, but unfortunately, Big is kind of off to the side, and Big catches sight of you like rummaging around in this box and quickly like doing something.
Curse tried to keep secret from friends. What Curse have?
We are not friends.
It's my treasure. There's a note. I found a note, and still with the pack of cards like tucked in his armpit, thinking like nobody has seen it. He's gonna like try to play it off. He's gonna turn around and holding up the note, the piece of paper.
Big want to see what underarm.
I'm sorry. There's nothing under my arm.
Big would like to grab his arm and forcibly lift it up.
Slip
Cursed,
has
cursed,
already-
cursed immediately retracts into his shell.
Wouldn't they just fall
Yeah,
at
wouldn't
that
the
point?
cards fall?
I don't know actually how that would work, but that's his instinct anyway.
You know what? Why don't you give me a Big? Give me an athletics check. Cursed, give me, I guess, acrobatics to avoid being snatched.
Michelle.
Or athletics. I'll let you use athletics. Your pick. Athletics or acrobatics. It's a grapple check, basically. It's a grapple check.
Ooh.
That's he's in the shell. Didn't get got.
And as he disappears into the shell, you just see the piece of paper like floating in the air down to the ground.
But wouldn't the cards fall too?
Did the cards come with me into my shell, or
That's what
did
I
they
wanna
fall
know.
too?
The cards came with you.
The cards went with it. Ah.
Slip, who has already put the
Don't manhandle me! I'm a duke.
Big is gonna start He's gonna start kicking the shell. Give card, or give what's underarm.
Well,
Let go of me, you barbarian!
Thrush will hop over and pick up the paper.
Thrush, you pick up the paper.
What? Why hide secret? Give. Kick.
Slip, who has already put on the sack over his head, is coming over and he's like starting to look at all the holes uncursed and like trying to find whatever like something suspicious.
I can see you! Stop
I know
looking
you
in
can.
my holes!
Big will shove something up a hole. Show me what you have.
Just read the note. Or come on, what does it say?
Not say.
Thrush, you pull out the note. I'm not sure how you read this to anyone, but you see that on one side it is labeled Deck of the Dungeon Master, and on the other side would appear to be instructions.
Wow, this says a lot. I feel like I could imagine them saying bits and pieces of it in different voices, especially as we've all been saying deck and dungeon master.
All right,
Like in
let's
Slip's
hear it,
voice.
Slip.
What?
Aren't you gonna read
Sleep
it
is
out? for us?
looking.
What cards is
You
this
mean
note
Thresh?
talking about?
I happen to have a deck of Dungeon Master cards. I'll allow you all to draw one if you promise to treat them gently. They're very
imagine.
precious to me.
I imagine Big is still kicking him as he's talking.
I have a deck of cards.
Big.
What,
Sleep
he's-
think you should start shaking, Turtle Man.
Oh. Can Big try to pick up Turtle Man and shake him?
Shake him until cards come out. And other things like gold.
For once, little man have good idea.
Yes, I do.
Can we have the cards so we can draw 'em?
Will you put me down?
Do you agree to give cards?
Yes, please, just let me go.
Big puts Turtle down.
Okay.
As soon as he's stable on the ground, you see the head pop out, and then the rest of the arms, and then he's 300 is too much for that sort of treatment. I'm only paying 100 now, and who's taking the deck of cards?
I will take
Sleep
'em.
will take.
No, I'll take them to make sure everyone gets one.
The card woman.
That makes sense.
The rules
Alright.
say the rules say we all draw one, not to be given one. A different rule.
I didn't say it, give one. I said so everyone can take one.
Misunderstood.
Okay, he'll Kirst will hand them to the the paladin with the really like the smoker's voice. I don't know.
Thank
Sleep
you.
think heroine has voice of angels.
Thresh, you must hear my warning first. Cards. Bad. May bring Dungeon Master.
Ah. The kinky one.
Yes.
Does everyone want
my
me
God,
to
Kevin.
draw first? Or does someone else want to take first? I'm okay taking the first card.
Big will draw
Aye.
first.
Yes, big man take first.
Big draw first.
Big, you may notice the deck of cards in the corner of your screen. You can take one by clicking it, and I think you can drag it directly onto like your name tag, and it'll add it.
Thresh is holding their warhammer.
Okay. He's gonna look at his card, nod, and then just take off this way.
Okay.
We should probably go after him. He doesn't look like he's too good on his own. He may have
Sleep
to read
didn't-
a sign.
Sleep did not think that big man could read.
Am I
Let's-
supposed to hit? Am I supposed to hit? Let it go.
Yes, allow that.
And then I guess you'll tell me when I've reached the requirement for it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Um,
everyone.
What do I do? I click draw. Is that what I do? Or are we not drawing?
You
Are we-
can draw, yes. Actually,
currently
but
running
drawing
away,
is
though.
Okay.
Slip, who has gotten back on Heroina's head, will just grab a card, I guess. Well,
Ha-
after we get there.
Have I gone far enough?
Where have you gone? I don't even see you on the map.
Follow the trail.
Oh. Big. You rush off with your card in hand. And you... Are you revealing the card, Patrick?
Did I fulfill the request?
Indeed you have.
Oh yeah, how do I reveal it to everyone?
I believe you can just click and drag it onto the map, and it should be displayed there.
Big, why'd you run away from us?
He's gonna turn and say, "Card read, enter new area before the rest of party. Dungeon Master give boon now." It said enough talk, so I thought I didn't have to talk.
You go running off big, and wave this card around, and suddenly it vanishes from your hand. But you feel as if something is considering you. Something that is pleased. You have a point of inspiration.
Big not know what get. Big feel good though.
You guys find yourselves standing now between several of the cabins. One of them is like a small boathouse. The other one is a slightly larger communal lodge. You know that a few adventurers are. Well, that's where they're supposed to be sleeping. You're not actually sure if anyone's in there in the moment. It's also where your weapons would be if you had left them there, but you didn't. So they're not there. They're on your persons. You can also hear the sounds of the lake gently lapping against the shore and boats bobbing against the deck or the dock. Who revealed that card? Drag it over to your character thing and hang on to it.
And I wonder what the next card is going to be.
I was trying to get rid of the I did it by accident. I was trying to get it said discard, and I thought we were trying to discard the one that Big did.
Oh no. Don't worry about that. I got that.
Sorry. And then I clicked it, and then I guess disappeared.
That's okay.
How does one? I guess Slip is gonna grab a card real quick.
Do it.
I think if you just draw, it should just automatically go into your hand.
Okay. How do I? Huh.
Oh no, it doesn't. It just flips
Oh,
it. God.
okay.
There you go.
I
You
got
got it now. You got it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Did you just hit draw?
I just double clicked it and I clicked draw and I dragged it over to my name, and it gives you a little thing that you can double click on and see it.
Oh, there we go. I hit click.
Oh, this is Sleep. I think this is perfect.
See, you guys are getting the spirit now.
I will draw two.
Thrush can draw one.
While we're standing here, can I do a perception check, since seeing as Sackhead ran this way?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Why would Sackhead give us this deck?
Did he give us the deck? Didn't you find it in the tree?
Slip looks at you with the sack still on his head. Yes.
So he didn't give it to us.
But why would he leave his head?
Lip is stupid, not head. Clearly bag.
Heroina, you don't see anything, but you do hear a sudden splish, splish, splish sound coming from the lake.
I just heard something in the water. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I have to pee.
You can do that in the
Sleep
water.
also needs to pee.
Everyone to the waterfront.
I prefer bushes.
To the waterfront.
No one asked what you prefer, turtle.
Oh, I guess we are going. We are going fast. Slip is still holding on to Heroina's head.
Can we see?
Trist is peeing in the bushes.
Is there anything on the lake making a ripple?
There is moonlight out there and it's rippling. You can see some mist that has settled in over the lake, kind of obscuring your vision of the far side. But maybe there's a shape that's moving around out there on the water. You can see it block the reflections from the moon. Maybe about 50, 60 feet away, or 70 feet away, maybe.
Big no see nothing. Heroina heard things.
Heroina, Sleep asks you to go 10 feet closer.
Do you guys not see the object out there? It's not reflecting the moonlight.
10 feet closer.
I
A
see-
sick man.
I see boat in water that it.
Here you go, Slip. This should be at least 10 feet closer.
Let's see. Does this work like this?
Big still see nothing from dock.
20-foot cube?
I see fog to left. I see fog to my left. That is it.
Big man, stop talking!
Being told to
Any-
stop talking, he's going to push Slip off her head into the water.
As he manages, he falls into the water. He's trying to cast fairy fire on whatever's out there.
You cast fairy fire. It's only momentary since there were no creatures for it to cling on to, but you do see a living light outline the shape of a rowboat that is just bobbing up and down out there. Kind of looks like there's maybe a rope or something that's dangling down from it into the water. Perhaps it's moored out there. Slippy splash into the water.
Yeah, Slip would relay this, but he is currently drowning.
Just gonna reach down and pick him up. And put him on the pole.
Sleep cannot swim.
How about we take a couple rowboats and go out and see what that is? I doubt they have a boating permit.
I do not have boating license.
That's okay, I'll go.
I will sit in boat, but I cannot navigate.
Do you have boating license, Heroina?
I have everything.
Oh god.
Don't get out of the boat. I did not check it for the appropriate number of life vests.
I sorry, Heroina.
How many life vests are in that boat?
4.
4 of us
5.
can go. 5 of us can. Oh, everyone can get in the rowboat. Depending on how much you weigh it down, Big. Or what, Big? You know what? I will grant you the temporary authority to use a man-powered boat. Why don't you take your own? Because you might sink ours.
Big not know how to navigate. Boat. Only ride boats.
Sleep is surprised he knows the word navigate.
Where's Cursed?
Cursed,
He is peeing.
where are you, Cursed?
Kirst just came back from the bushes and announced that he was done peeing and is wondering why no one's still there.
Yeah, Cursed, you look around and there's no one standing right where everyone left. Maybe you can find them. You want to give me a perception check?
Kirst will look for tracks.
Oh, okay. You know what? Give me a survival check. Wow, that's shockingly good. You look around and you see a bunch of tracks here. You see a group of tracks that heads off to the west. Looks remarkably like a kenku's giant bird foot, so on and so forth. Must be the other adventurers. You see your own tracks heading off into the woods, and you see another set of tracks, very large ones that go off to the south behind that lodge.
Yeah, fuck that. Kirst goes and looks for his party.
Big, you are so scary. No one knows who flies faster, your enemies or your family.
I'm sorry, what did you just say to me? Big is going to jump out of the boat. What you say about big family?
Are we going yachting?
Gonna pick up the little kobold and just start shaking him.
No,
What you say about me?
he jumps onto Heroina's head out of Big's reach.
Let's go.
What you say about
Thrush.
big family?
Go, Big. Get out of the boat. We're too heavy. You're gonna have to ride with Cursed. We can only take Thrush.
I'll take the captain's cabin.
I would rather swim out there than ride boat with Cursed.
Good.
Okay.
Sleep would enjoy watching drowning.
Well, get to swimming then, because we're gonna go faster than you, so we can get there at the same time. You might as well leave now.
This weight distribution good. Big sit here.
How does he know distribution word?
Yeah, but look at Thrush. You think Thrush can paddle Cursed around?
Big, I found the Sackman's tracks in the woods.
I row stupid turtle who could probably swim in water anyway.
Birds are not meant for boats.
We'll get in the boat.
Let's go, Kirst. Jumps in boat.
Wait, which boat do we jump in?
I don't
Oh, he's
know.
gonna jump in Big's boat.
No.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Thrush, other boat. Curse supposed to come with me. He fat.
Okay, everyone, we're setting sail. Keep your life jackets nearby in case of it. Thrush, get back in the other boat. Why are you switching?
I thought Curse was supposed to come in Big's boat.
God, well, the curse came in our boat. I don't know what to tell you. We're just going at this point. Keep your life
I reserve the prow.
Keep your life jackets nearby in case of a aquatic emergency. Grab the oars and push out to the middle of the lake. And I'll take
Big is gonna do exactly
my
what she
oars.
says.
I don't know why. I just realized that those boats aren't going to go anywhere because they're not real. They're just part of the map.
Big. I have washed more brains off of my weapon than you have in your head.
Yeesh.
You have to get out of boat sometime. Sleep.
Thrush claps towards Big, saying, 1, 2, 1, 2, as you go.
Big know how to count, Thrush.
Cocks head to the side.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only cut the 4. What happened to Cursed?
You guys can row on out in that direction. I put some boats out there.
Row, row, row your boat gently across the lake. We're gonna find Sackhead and take our revenge.
No, Zackhead is back behind that building over there.
Big.
What Tiny Slip want?
You are not complete idiot. Some parts are clearly missing.
When we get back to shore, I break stupid instrument.
I have many.
What are we doing out here? What's going on?
Well, that's a good question. You've gone paddling out to the boat. You can see it bobbing there in the waves. A rope that is dangling off of it into the water. It looks like it's moored up. If you want to inspect it a little more carefully, you could give me, I don't know, a perception check, investigation check, anything.
Hold on, I was in the back of the boat. There we go. Now I'm closer.
This reminds Sleep of a story about his brother, Sleepy. He went out to a boat late that night. He drowned.
Spooky.
We could reenact that right now, Slip.
It's Sleep.
I said Slip.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Heroina, you go up to the prow of the boat. It kind of tips forward as Cursed and you are both up in the front looking carefully. You can see that the boat itself appears to be empty, but on closer inspection you notice something odd about the rope that goes into the water. The top part of it is covered in dark, crusted, red blood.
Does anyone else see the rope? Really don't have a good feeling about this, guys.
Did somebody not wear safety vest?
Big think it too dark to see what talking about.
I have several squads of pirates that work in my employ, and they use bloody rope all the time. I don't see a problem.
Blood rope, bad omen.
Rope is usually bloody. It's fine.
Does Big need to come over there and pull rope?
Why don't you just grab the rope and pull yourself to the bottom, Big? See what's down there.
Big would drown. That's stupid idea.
No, I know a spell that will keep you from drowning.
Don't Cursed swim. Don't turtle swim.
Of course not. I'd get wet.
Oh my god.
Wait, big have big brain idea. We tie weight to Slip, let him sink, and I'll pull him back up.
Sleep does not like this.
You look like Big. You look like the strongest swimmer. Let me use my spell so that you don't need to breathe underwater, or you can breathe underwater, and then you swim down and see where the rope leads.
Big not winning argument, is he?
Of course not. No one wins their arguments with me.
Big is outvoted. Big will do it.
All right. Cursed pulls his sickle out of his shell again, waves it around, chants an incantation, and cast a spell on you.
Okay. Be good
He
now.
He was outvoted by one person.
Fair is fair.
For the GM's benefit, that was an entirely fake spell. He has no spell on him.
That's good.
I was gonna do the same.
Somehow I knew
thing.
that was exactly the case.
Big would like to check the water before he gets in.
Thrush will pat Big and say, "Storm Maiden, bless you," and guidance him.
Do I see anything in the water?
Give me a perception check. Oh,
I
you
did.
did. You rolled an 8. It's very dark down there. You do see something though. Actually, you see something that is peering up at. Oh, it's just your reflection.
Can I perceive if he actually did anything to me?
He yelled loud words.
Did it work?
You want to make an Arcana check, Big?
Big don't have that. Big tried perception to see if magic words were known.
You definitely heard him say the words, and he waved his sickle around.
I mean, if you want to roll against the deception check, I'll...
you want to roll a deception versus insight? That's what makes the most sense here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he definitely did something. I mean, you don't go waving a sickle around like that for no reason.
Big jump in and swim towards rope.
I like how your out of character voice is also your in character voice.
It's hard to switch out sometimes. Okay.
Sorry.
Sleep think he's doing great.
Now I'm actually at this boat, can I try to see what everyone was talking about with this boat and this rope?
Yeah, you can see the rope, you can see the blood, you can see the rope going down into the water.
Do I feel anything different in the water over here than I did away?
It's cold and wet.
Well, he also, sleep will inspire you. Big. Very big man. Now go.
And Storm Maiden's blessings.
Guidance. Bardic inspiration. What are you doing with all this, Big?
I'm going down by the rope.
All right. You plunge beneath the icy waters and you descend.
Do I see anything?
Very dark down here. The lake is surprisingly deep, so close to shore. But you can give me an athletics check. You grab hold of the rope and begin to pull yourself down into the depths, kicking with your feet for extra power. You descend into the water. You feel the pressure beginning to build up in your ears. You are instinctively holding your breath. And instinctively, you somehow don't want to let go of it, even though you know that you're able to breathe water thanks to Cursed.
While he's descending, can Cursed try to subtly, so that no one sees it, cut the rope?
What is happening?
Wait, if you give me an evil character, I have to do these things!
Oh, well, I guess he's evil. All right.
My character sheet.
Would you like to make another sleight of hand check to see if you can cut the rope while no one's watching?
Isn't he doing this
Oh
right
my
below
God.
Well, I imagine he's got his back turned to the rope and is kind of cutting behind his shell, hoping no one notices his arm moving.
We've tried this big shell nonsense before.
There is a Kenku to the side of you.
He's doing his best, you know.
I'm literally on top of him, at the tip of the boat.
Thresh is all alone.
If you're like there like holding the rope or something, then I won't do it. But if he thinks he can get a like are you looking into the water and he thinks you're not looking, like he would
okay,
try
so
it?
Here's like the tip of the boat right here. I imagine the other boat's like right here. I'm at the tip, and you're directly like you're in the water between the two boats. So I'm assuming you probably think like you can get your shell and get like just enough wide enough angle to like cut it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I try to angle it off so that he can't see I'm cutting part of the rope.
Okay.
Slip is singing very loudly next to Hermina.
I'm gonna leave this in your guys' hands. If you feel like anyone is carefully keeping an eye on Curse doing this, you can give me a perception check. If you think you're
Okay.
just sort of not watching Cursed for any reason, I'm just gonna use your passive perception.
Seems everything.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, noted. Big, you are still pulling your way down deeper and deeper, and now you have reached the bottom. You can see that the rope is weighted. It has a heavy-looking anchor on it, but it also looks like somebody has gone through the effort to attach several sacks. They look like they must be full of like stones or gravel or something. They're kind of bulgy to the rope. And then you realize that the length of rope is tied, wrapped around a shape. It looks like a body. The body is bundled up in the rope and has its arms crossed over its chest as if it was clutching something.
Well, I guess I'm try to get that.
All right. How are you going to try and get it? Because it's the body is bound up pretty tight in the rope.
Well, simple. I'm just gonna break the rope.
Just break the rope.
Big brain.
Just take two hands, pull rope in two different directions until it breaks.
Big brain, yeah.
Okay,
Big move.
give me another athletics check. Okay. The rope is sodden and seems like it's kind of a little bit frayed already, and with you yanking and pulling on it and maybe using some of the rocky bottom to kind of rasp away at the rope, you're able to sever it, and the corpse begins to loose from where it's been bound and kind of settles down. You still see it's clutching something to its chest.
To save time, Big just going to go back up rope with body.
Did I manage to cut it? Did I sever this rope?
Big, when you go to cling to the rope and start pulling yourself up, you're disturbed to find that it just comes down to you. And indeed, as you look up, you can see the top of the rope just gently drifting your way. Up on the surface, Thrush, you catch sight of the dagger that Cursed uses to cut the rope, and you see the top of it slip into the water.
You always
How
have
is-
to be honest. Cut.
The rope just tore. Did anybody see that? It just ripped away. It was like it was rotten.
Maybe it was the blood. You should really instruct your pirates to use a different means.
Thresh saw a dagger.
What do you mean you saw a dagger?
You saw dagger.
Whistles.
I tried to stab the dagger into the boat through the rope to save it, but I was too slow.
Checks out.
It's okay. You look like you're beyond your years already.
I'm very young for a turtle.
Sleep is wondering how big we'll get up.
I imagine he would swim.
Is it my turn to start swimming with the body?
Do you want to start swimming up with the body?
Yep.
Okay. Give me another athletics check now with disadvantage since you're hauling something heavy and cannot use your arms.
Don't worry, you got guidance, and you got bardic inspiration, right?
Does that actually prevent the disadvantage? or
No,
is it-
actually, it's not a skill check, isn't it? I guess not. Got some stuff.
exact same for both.
You want to roll
Ooh.
your guidance?
How does that work? Do I just gotta reroll?
You know you roll a d4.
You add a d4 to it with guidance.
Ah, beautiful.
Enjoy.
And 16. All right. And you do have that bardic inspiration. I mean, you can use it if you want.
How does that work? I need to use that.
What is it, a d6 or a d8?
It's a D6.
It's a
No, it's a
D6.
D8.
It's a
It's
d8.
at
No?
fifth
You got a
level.
d8 if you want it.
You want to feel inspired by sleep.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Turn that 12 into a 24. Why not?
Okay,
Big, the most best swimmer of all.
bursting out that water like fucking Aquaman at this point.
Big, you are struggling a little bit at first with the weight of the body and having to only use your legs. But you feel the guiding hand of your friends up there, your new friends, and you want to get back to them. You don't want to be down here in the water all by yourself. Your breath is starting to get a little hot in your lungs, starting to burn. So you push off of the bottom and you kick with all your might, and you begin rising upward. Thrush, you hear a splashing sound in the water just beside the boat.
What did you find?
Oh, thank goodness you made it. I was so worried.
Who cut rope?
Thrush,
It
there's
rotted
some
through.
climbing out of
Oh,
the
oh
water
my god.
into your boat, and it is not big.
Oh no. Draws Warhammer.
I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, goodness.
I was not ready for this development.
Selecting my token.
This sounds like JoJo music.
Facts.
JoJo music.
What's up?
Like this little intro.
You're hearing the intro again?
No,
Yeah.
not this. I'm hearing The Terror by Tabletop.
Oh,
The
If you
intro
say so.
to that one sounds like the intro to JoJo music. Now it does.
I don't know. Okay. I really don't know what you're talking about, but I believe you. Did you guys roll initiative? Because I did not have the turn order
Oh
for that.
darn! We'll just have to
No.
roll
Oh
it.
no! We can keep those. Just
No.
I'm
add
okay with
yourself
this.
in. Just add yourself in.
No.
Did anyone
Oh, now it comes up.
did anyone did Thrush like go off like with the sound of alarm? Does everybody know that he's there?
Well, he did not roll very high on stealth this time, so you probably hear the sounds of splashing, and then Thrush is like instinctively reaching for the warhammer. So
I'm like, caw.
take that as you will. Slip, it's your turn.
All right, right on. Well, Slip is shit. Slip is mid belting out another mildly insulting yet inspiring song for Big. Big, big, he swims like mermaid, but he has face of bass. And he turns around and he sees the dude right there. And he's going to yeah, he's gonna cast a fairy fire on him.
Ooh. A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we already have the DC on there. It's been so long since I've played a magic character. This is crazy.
He passes.
Damn. That's it from Slip right now. Actually, throw in a bardic inspiration to Mr. Thrush over there.
Ooh, thank you.
Okay. Speaking of Thrush, it's your turn.
Thrush will call on the powers of the Storm Maiden and cast Shatter.
Ooh, Shatter. Constitution saving throw. That's a natural 20. He passes.
But he still takes half.
Still takes half damage.
So it'll do 3d8. And Thrush has a bunch of thunder things. I'll go read his thunder things. It's not Wrath of the Storm. Is it Destructive Wrath? When you roll lightning or thunder damage, I could deal max damage instead. That sounds fun. I'll deal max damage instead.
Ooh, okay. So that becomes 24 points of damage, still halved to 12, but you hit Sackhead and you see him like shudder in the water from the thunderous force.
Thrush will say, "You shouldn't kick hobos, Thrush." Caw.
I don't even know what that means, but I love it. Big.
Big is going to throw the body that he dragged all the way up here in his boat.
Mm-hmm.
And then, how much movement space does it take to swim into the boat Thrush is in?
Your swimming is half speed. So you can take 10, 15, 10, 20, 30 feet basically to get right over here to the edge.
How much to actually climb back into the boat?
I would say that's like difficult. It's like another 10 feet.
Cool. I have 40 movement speed. Perfect.
Awesome.
And start swinging the sword.
All right. Climb on in.
Oh!
I've got good news for you, which is that I was going to say Sackhead is in the water, which means you probably have advantage on him since you are not. So that's just going to be a 12, which misses.
And then
you can
attack.
Roll a second attack. The 20 hits.
No.
16?
Ignore that.
No, that's an attack. Okay.
Slashing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. 6 points of slashing damage as you bring the greatsword down on Sackhead's sackhead. You see it impact, but does not cut through the sack, and hardly seems to deter Sackhead at all. Anything else big?
That's all I can do. That's my movement speed and everything else.
All right. Sackhead is going to take a little attack at Thrush. It kind of half pulls itself up on the edge of the boat. You feel the entire boat tipping over with the weight of it, and it is going to strike at you. That is a hit. And I'm not I know I'm not showing you what it's rolling, but that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Only 8 points of bludgeoning damage, but a Constitution saving throw.
Ah. Ooh.
Don't forget Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah. That's a D8, right?
D8.
I mean, it was worth a shot.
2. You thrush. You see this hand coming out at you. It reaches up and with its monstrously long wingspan, it grabs a hold of your head and slams you beak first into the deck, stunning you
Oof.
as you take the 8 points of bludgeoning damage. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Break her beak, why don't you?
And now it continues its assault.
Catch strong.
Let's see. Stunned. Stunned, I believe, means that it has advantage on its attack rolls against you.
Oh dear.
Indeed. So it will continue to do so with another. Oh, I didn't even roll advantage. Wow. What? It's okay. It's a hit again. This time dealing another 8 points of bludgeoning. And it's going to keep going.
Poor Thrush.
It is
Poor
just
little thing.
it's just got Thrush's head and goes wham into the side of the boat and then does it again. Boom! You hear cracking sounds coming from the poor bird's face. And a couple more. 21 hits you. Oh wait, advantage. 23 hits you. Another 8 points. Man, it's very consistent right now. And the last one. You know, this last one is going to be not actually a attack, but a substituting in for a grapple check. I believe while you're stunned, you automatically fail
I think it's just
saving
dex checks.
throws. It is a dex check, which is technically different. You can make somehow you can make an acrobatics check, but I'm going to say it's at disadvantage from being stunned.
By the power of the Storm Maiden. 1, 2.
It
Good.
grabs a hold of the stunned Kenku and then pushes off. You feel the boat lurch under your feet big as this thing dives into the water with Thrush in hand.
Random noises that are slowly drowned into the water.
Heroina.
So am I still able to see Zakat here?
Not on the surface. In fact, what I'm going to do is this. Sorry, Scarlet.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I dive in the water and cast what is the rule with casting spells underwater?
Oh boy. Underwater combat. Is there a thing about spellcasting? Disadvantage, automatically misses target, even target, blah blah blah. The thing you're really gonna struggle with is completing components, right? So, I'm gonna say that while you're underwater, you can't really do verbal components, but you can attempt other things.
So would I be able to jump into the water, get sight on this dude, and then pop my head back, like aim it underwater, pop my head up, and then do the verbal part.
That's assuming you can get sight of him.
Yes, that'd be assuming I get sight of him.
Yeah, I mean, you still need to be able to know where he is when you cast, but he technically doesn't move in between, so you should kind of know where he's at. What are you doing exactly?
I was
Hopping in, casting
into the water.
Yep.
Try to get a location.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception check when you go in.
Okay. Douche. Sploop.
You are looking around under the boat, but it's very dark down here, and you can't see him. He's not under the boat.
Thresh will always be remembered. Legendary Kinku.
Okay. Well, here we know. We'll pop back up, get in the back of the boat, and just call out. Cast, we need your swimming abilities. That thing took Thrush. I can't find it. Swim. Swim.
Cursed? Cursed?
Yeah, I'm thinking. So Cursed, Cursed, yeah, of course, I'll do my best. And he lowers himself into the water.
Okay. Bobs along in the water.
And under the water, he's still kind of holding onto the side of the boat. And he uses one with shadows to just turn invisible.
Okay. Boom. Invisible.
And he's gonna just hang on to the side of the boat invisible.
Great. Slip!
Sleep is very uncomfortable with this whole situation. Shit. What can I even do? Everything is verbal for me because I'm a fucking bar. I was gonna heal Thrush, but I don't know where Thrush is. I guess I'll also jump into the water. This is such a bad idea. Sleep is going to look, and he is going to swim down as much as he can and like try to locate both Cursed and Thrush.
Perception check. Let's see. You are peering into the murk, trying to get your eyes on him. It's so dark. It's so murky down here. Is that a shape? You look not up towards the boat, but down, and you realize, perhaps rather disturbingly, that you see the two shapes of Sackhead and Thrush wrestling with each other about 30 feet beneath the surface already. Only about 20 more feet to the bottom.
Sleep doesn't like this. Slip is gonna like poke his head up above the water. Big! He is down there with Thrush. I am going to swim. Hopefully I don't end up like Sleepy. And he's going to start swimming down.
Okay, you can move at half speed.
He goes 15 feet.
All right.
I guess. Oh no! I action for perception. No, that's it. That's it from me.
Thrush, unfortunately,
is-
you are
Being the hero.
stunned this round,
Be the
Thrush.
Oh no.
I don't think there's a whole lot you can do while you're stunned, is there?
Probably
No.
not, because any like spells or anything I can do.
Probably, yeah. Probably not. Big?
Big's jumping in, but like, cause he's gonna dive in. Can I get like an advantage to go a little further than the half speed?
I'll give you an athletics check to move at normal speed. And you can, since you're getting a nice dive to start, you can have advantage.
Don't even need it.
Oh, that's bold of you to say. Yes, you can swim down. You can swim down 30 feet.
Do I still get the +4 or the D4? Sorry, for being inspired or guided, whatever the fuck it was.
You've used up both of those.
Ah, okay, they're one-time uses. That's what I was making
Yeah.
sure of. All right, can I reach him?
You, thanks to your superior athletics check, yes, you are just in the water above the two of them.
How does water combat work? 'Cause I've never done it.
Underwater combat. Let's see here. Quick reference. Are you making a melee attack? Is that what you intend to do?
That was the plan. Yes.
Okay. When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed, either natural or granted by magic, has disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Oh, did someone say javelin? I'm gonna use the javelin, I guess. Go stab.
An 18 is a hit. Four points of piercing damage. You can see a dark, almost blackish swirl come out of the wound where you strike Sackhead, and that's a natural 20. Go ahead and roll the damage. We're not using the cards in this one. Another 8 points. Not bad. Total of 12. Anything else?
That was my movement and my 2 attacks. I can't do anything else.
All right. It's Sackface's turn. Sackface is still got poor Thrush in his hands. And he is going to... Yeah, okay. Still stunned. And I don't think these technically count as weapon attack. Yeah, not a weapon attack. Okay. Then it's just straight up attacking with advantage.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. 8 more points of bludgeoning damage, Thrush, as
Still
this thing
alive.
is now just wrapping an arm around you and trying to crush your windpipe, trying to crush any remaining air out of you. Hits again. Another 8 points.
That was Thrush's last HP.
All right. You are really forcing burn a lot, though, surprisingly. Oh, that's why it's so bad, because I'm using the wrong damage roll. Well, we'll fix that going forward. Oh, that's even worse. 7 points now. But this is now an unconscious character. And Big, you are just above, watching as this thing viciously wrenches the Kenku around, and even underwater you can hear dull crunching sounds. And the thing releases Thrush you see
Wait a minute.
drifting in the water. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. You said released her. Oh no.
And then its head cranks around to look up at you.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Heroina.
I still can't see anything in the water, can I? That's touch. God, Anthony, what the fuck is this combat, man?
I'm sorry. I'm just bad at Roll20. I'm just clicking things and
That's fine.
things are happening. I'm sorry.
I guess I'm gonna dive back in and see if I can see him again.
All right. Dive back in. Give me another perception check. All right, a little better this time. It's easier because you can spot Big, who's just a little closer, and now you have two large things that you're looking at: Big and also Sackhead, and also Thrush, who isn't struggling.
Okay, I'm gonna walk on that position of Baghead and pump my head above water here to get out the verbal components of a. I'm gonna. Oh, fuck, what can I do? I got that in my hand. That. Yeah, you know what? You're just gonna kind of like tread water here for a second, and Heroine is gonna take her warhammer and just bang on the front of that shield, and it's just gonna send a blinding white light down towards Baghead.
Ooh. Guiding bolt. A 13, unfortunately, misses.
I figured. She's gonna get back in the boat.
All right. Back in the boat. Scrambling in and out.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Cursed. You're invisible. You managed to avoid having Heroina bump into you. Although there's probably a suspiciously curse-shaped hole in the water.
Do I think Slip can see me in the water, or do I think that Slip hasn't seen me yet?
I mean, you're invisible, and you know Slip dove in, called out that he saw them, and then tried to swim down. So beyond that, you probably don't know what else Slip is up to.
Can I see Slip currently, or he kind of disappeared?
He's only 15 feet down, so you can probably just make him out in the water there.
The real problem is I'm in the same boat as Heroina. Everything has verbal components. Okay, it looks like. Oh, the invisibility is only until I move. Cursed comes climbing out of the water into the boat. Looks at Heroina and says, I can't cast anything down there. It's so dark. I think our companions are lost. We should row back to the shore.
Just go and grab him. You can swim.
I can't see anything down there.
R.I.P. Thresh.
It's nothing but murky water. I can't find. We should get to the shore. It's safer. He's gonna spend his turn trying to convince Heroina to start rowing the boat back with him.
Okay.
If you want to give me if you want to do persuasion persuasion on it, I'll just roll insight and we'll go from there.
All right, yeah, he's trying to persuade you. Oh boy.
I think we should probably stay and help.
Of course, you're right. Yes, of course.
Great. Meanwhile, all of the sounds of this commotion, people shouting, splashing around, seems to have drawn the attention of some of the other adventurers who were staying in the lodge. A elf pops their head out of the lodge, and you can roll initiative, Scarlet.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
The elf comes out and he's like, "What's going on here, man? There's fighting? Jeez, calm down, man."
Major stoner vibes already.
Let's see. Pull up my sheet. Oh, there I am. Oops, didn't click. The only way I know how to do it is to like roll again and then to put myself in there. I didn't mean to roll through. Sorry.
That's fine. You got a 21.
Yeah.
All right. That means that you are actually tied, or you're just after Slip, really. So, Slip, you're up.
Slip is going to attempt to grab the body of our poor Kenku companion.
The Thrush is still down another 15 feet from where you are, and Big and the Sackhead are still right there, like on top of it, basically.
We're on top of the body?
Like hover, like swimming, like just above it.
I really want to help out Big. Yeah, I'll help out Big. I'm a good character. Slip will what can I do? Yeah, Slip is going to go down and kind of have Big's back. He's going to Jesus. You said it. What was the melee weapon again? Was it disadvantage to attack?
Unless it's a stabby one.
It is a stabby one. It's a rapier. So it's just a standard attack against Mr. Sackett?
It is a normal attack, yeah.
Okay. I'm quite sure that doesn't land. So Slip is gonna swim down another 15 feet, little kobold legs, and just like try to stab Mr. Stackhead.
All right, that does not land, unfortunately.
And I think that's all I can do. We're gonna die out here.
Friday the 13th D&D edition.
Instead of teenagers, we're just a bunch of weirdos.
Dude.
Oh, his name is Dude?
Yeah. And Dude, what's up, man?
Imagine your character sheet says stoner.
it's your turn, dude. You hear some sort of ruckus out there on the water.
Right.
What's going on, dude?
For real. Disturbing the peace. Trying to figure out what I want to do with dude. I think dude will first, since he senses danger, summon his wild companion as an action. And
What's he summon?
I would try to like be creative on that. I wish that he could summon like it's a spirit, right? Like a beast spirit.
Wild companion. Yeah, I totally forgot that's the thing you have.
That assumes
When
an
you
animal.
cast the spell in this way, the familiar is a fae instead of a beast. So it's essentially find familiar, right?
Yeah. Suppose so. So if
Alright.
this thing is a fae instead of a beast, then maybe it'll be like we'll just go all the way and make it like a dryad type of fae that totally is made of some suspicious plants and has kind of a hazy look in its eyes.
Okay. Dryad looking fae. It needs a creature from the find familiar stat block though. So go ahead and read that spell and tell me what general animalish form it takes while being made of having hazy eyes.
I remember reading it before. Maybe we'll do Raven in honor of our Kimku friend.
Okay. Summon a raveny plant raven thing, and sure that I have a raven. It seems so improbable that I don't have a raven token.
You got someone somewhere after Strahd.
Yeah, true. I'm pretty sure I have one in Rime of the Frost Maiden too. And okay, you summon that. Anything else that you're doing?
I'll definitely walk forward a bit. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. I was thinking like wild companion, like ranger companion. But let's see. I'll go ahead and come up here. And 35. Oh, I can get like there. And maybe I'll also bonus action dash, right? I'll just dash all the way up to the top of the pier and just kind of like try and see what exactly is going on here. Make my plan for how the hell am I gonna get across the water. Maybe I'll just yell out, "Hey, my dudes, something going on out there? Do y'all need help?"
Big. What do you want to do?
I'm about to get the shit beat out of me either way, so I'm gonna start stabbing first. I'm imagining only the second one hits there.
Second one hits.
And as soon as Big stabs and makes contact, he's gonna use that moment to quickly try to swim back up to the surface.
Okay. I'll take another athletics check.
Game, don't fail me now.
Okay, that's enough. You can make the 30-foot swim back up to the surface using your normal movement. But there is an opportunity attack first.
Yep.
Let's see. Assume a 22 hits you.
Yep. That's gonna hurt.
Only 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
as it lashes out one last time. But I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw. Very nice. You clench and you feel like this spasm going through your back as it strikes out at you, but you power through and swim up to the surface.
So I have 10 feet of movement speed still where I am. Get back in the boat.
You get back in the boat. And there is an anxious moment. Slip, you're underwater still, right?
Oh, I'm staring right at him, man.
You're staring right at him. He is staring at you. And you hear, somehow, in spite of the water, in spite of the rushing of the blood in your ears, watching this murder happen in front of you, you hear a whisper. And suddenly, the thing kicks its legs and powers off away into the darkness, swimming at a hardly believable speed, disappearing completely from sight.
Slip is going to grab the poor Kenku's body and start moving his little legs, trying to get up back to the surface.
Oh, God.
Thank you for
Slip.
rescuing me.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, God.
You're a
Oh,
tiny little kobold, and that's a medium-sized creature. Hey, that's pretty heroic of you. You kick and probably use your tail, and with every little fiber of your kobold being, you will yourself back up to the surface with Thrush's broken body in hand.
Thank you.
Slip is gonna drag him over onto the boat with Big. You're like, sleep, Thrush. He's dead.
Can Big see if he knows how to do CPR on the poor bird?
You bend down. Give me a medicine check.
Dude'll go ahead and jump in the water and start swimming over.
That is a very dead Kenku. It's you consider doing CPR or something, or trying to force the water out. You know you can do that, but you see that its back is broken in two places. Its neck is twisted around, so it's facing over its left shoulder.
Jesus Christ.
Big can only do one thing. And he's gonna just drop the bird back in the water.
No. I'm gonna grab the Kenku's body and drag him back over.
Bird is
Bury bird, not in water.
You don't do water burials?
No. What? No. The water is where souls go to die.
The head out of the water.
Hey!
Hey guys, you lost a friend, I heard? They're a bird, huh? It's the way of life.
Who is dude in water?
Happening.
That's me, dude. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived!
yes, I said you are dude in water, but what is the name?
I am. I am dude in the water. That's right.
Well, what is your name?
That is what I said. You are dude in water, but what is your name?
Show me
You're
your
getting worked up
hands.
for no reason, man.
Show
Of course.
me your hands. Are they normal sized? Scooby backheaded just took the bag off.
Yeah.
We've borne witness to such terrible tragedy this evening.
I've just been
Turtle
chilling
Man.
at this nice little camp. What kind of tragedy's going on?
Oh, there is a dead Kenku.
There is an assassin sent to kill me.
Man, assassins do be trying to kill people. I've had a few of those myself.
That's what that's what they do be doing.
What is going on? We just got Shaggy in the fucking gang is what just happened.
We gotta watch each other's backs.
I am lost in conversation now. Where are we?
Sleep. Sleep has idea. Big. Row us over to Body. To the one you brought up.
Oh yeah, I did do that. Can we move this this boat a little closer to look at the body I brought up?
We'll row on over a little bit more.
Little lizard, what is on the body?
Let us see who this body is.
And he starts unwrapping her. It's in a bag, right?
It's like wrapped up, yeah.
No, it's not. It's a bloated, waterlogged corpse. It looks like a lot of the flesh has been nibbled off by fish and the like. But a little bit still clings to the bones. It's like it was a
Doesn't look like it.
medium-sized humanoid at some point.
Does it look like it has a mouth?
Sure.
Big. What would you like to ask the corpse?
I can't ask a corpse anything, he's dead.
Yes, you can.
Even as Slip says this and works his incantations, you suddenly see the corpse like heave for a second on the deck, as if drawing in breath, and the mostly bare jawbone starts to work, kind of clacking up and down.
Big is going to freak out and stab the body that just moved.
You stab at it.
Oh man.
It just continues to clack its jaw.
Zombie!
You can't disturb the dead.
What is your name? Sleep asks you.
My name is Mr. Body.
Nice.
Oh my god.
His name was Mr. Body.
That's what I said.
Ask him where we can find his treasure.
That's stupid.
He's clearly a pirate, a sunken pirate.
I don't.
They all have treasure.
Sunken pirate.
Let me think. Can I ask him how he died? I'm trying to remember how this spell works.
5 questions.
Does anyone have any suggestions?
What it knew in life.
Is there anyone that would want to kill you?
Yes.
Mr. Body really sucks.
Why didn't you just ask him who killed him, instead of asking if someone wants to kill him?
That is a good idea, Big. You are smarter than I thought you were.
Or maybe what's
Who killed you?
I did.
See, we need to word the question better. Who would want to kill you? This is number 3, by the way. No, number 4?
Hey.
That wasn't also a question.
Stupid.
This is number 4. You have 1 left.
He killed himself, you stupid lizard.
How would he, what?
That's what he said. When you said who killed him, he said, I did. That means he killed himself.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What about the treasure?
Collapses on the ground, immobile.
No, the treasure is lost.
Oh, was that number 5? I lost track so quickly. Sleep doesn't think about these things.
What the fuck is on his body? What is he holding?
I don't know. Let's see.
You reach down and you unclasp those hands that are wrapped around something on its chest. In spite of it being long dead, it seems to have a firm grip as if it doesn't want to let go, but you force those arms apart and you see something there. Something very unexpected. Not necessarily because it's such a surprising object, but because it seems to be in perfect mint condition, untouched by the forces of time or submersion in the waters. It is a book.
I love books.
Big is going to take the book and say, give me that. You can't read clearly.
You can't read.
I'm an excellent reader.
Don't give it to him.
I didn't say I could read. Here you go, Heroina.
I can read it just fine.
Also, where was Turtle during that whole battle?
I was trying to rescue our ill-fated, foulish friend.
I believe he was a raven, not a chicken.
They're all fowls.
Is that what the foul means?
I thought the foul was when you do something wrong in a sport.
That's what I also saw. That.
Why don't I have the book? I should have the book.
No, it's okay. I'll read it.
Heroina, you flip the book over. You see that it's a fairly large tome in terms of height and width, comfortably sized in your hands, and yet it's relatively slim. It has a picture on the front of it, rendered in pretty significant detail. It appears to be an image of it's some sort of heroic-looking figure. And they are in the midst of combat, doing battle. It looks like perhaps they are casting a spell, maybe in one hand, and meanwhile wielding a great weapon in the other, leaping dramatically through the air. And they are locked in combat with what must be some sort of evil, red-eyed giant. And the title of the book, well, that's a little weird. Title of the book is Player's Handbook.
That's great.
I'll relay that to everyone. What's on it?
The Player's Handbook. I know this book.
What are we playing?
This is a famous tome where I'm from. It was penned by my uncle.
Where are you from, anyway?
I'm a duke. I have a dukedom. It's in the land of, and I guess I would know a land that I have the dukedom in. But Nick doesn't know a land, so he's gonna say Chicago.
The faraway land of Chicago.
I think it sounds like you made that up. That does not sound like you. This.
I didn't, and I pull out my Duke's signet ring and I show it to him. This is my signet ring. It shows that I'm a Duke
You're like a
of Chicago.
I own like 8 of those rings. That's irrelevant.
Then let me see them.
I don't have them here. I don't care.
So you're the liar, aren't you?
Just because I don't have them with me.
You've been deceiving us all along. You attacked me when you saw I had the card. You killed the Kenku down in the water when you thought no one could see us. You're a deceptive murderer. You're probably Sackface himself.
Things are getting real escalated here, man.
Big is going to throw Slip at Turtle now.
Why are you throwing me?
Because you're the nearest thing. And he throws Slip at the turtle.
You see, he's trying to kill all of us.
And I guess Slip is flying through the air. What is happening?
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, make that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't throw Slip very far. He kind of falls short of the boat. Kind of smacks into the prow.
rim.
Cool. Sorry, Slip. My hands are still wet. Sorry.
That's the last one of my friends you'll try to kill tonight.
We are not friends.
We should force him onto the boat with no oars and leave him there.
Big is going to pick Slip out the water and set him on the boat. Sorry, Slip.
Don't throw me anymore.
Turtle made me angry.
Let us go anywhere but here.
Let's go back to the shore.
I'm gonna like as we're rowing back, Slip is going to attempt to see if he knows anything about a player's handbook, which was that history check.
Big is going to offer Dude a ride back instead of swimming.
Oh, thanks, man. You see, like, good things happen to people.
Big does not like how you talk.
Slip is just gonna look at the Kenku body in the boat with them.
I appreciate that honesty.
Oh, Scarlet, you should play.
Dude, for real?
You guys make your way back to shore, paddling in the water, the dark water.
Oh, one last thing. Sleep heard a whisper underwater.
You can't hear whispers underwater. Sound don't
But I
work like that.
could. I could hear him again. Just like with the pumpkin.
Seem like you're, like, intuitively connected. What did you hear, bro?
I heard the dungeon master is sated for now. So whoever this very kinky person is, he is obviously bloodthirsty. I have not heard of such a dungeon master before, but I'm sure he's very something. I can't think of anything.
It's Slip. Can't think of anything is also exactly how I would describe your knowledge of the player's handbook.
This must be his kinky handbook.
I bet there's a lot of secrets in there.
Yes.
We should see what it says about the dungeon master in this book.
Where were you again underwater? I don't remember seeing you underwater. I think I would see that big shell underwater.
He wasn't there. That is.
I was there. You saw me jump in.
What are you eating right now?
You're not eating our Kenku friend, are you?
I turned invisible in the water
Why would you do that?
He's a coward.
so that the bag man couldn't see me.
And then he didn't do anything to the bag man because he's scared.
I couldn't find the bag man. It was so dark and terrible. The water was murky.
I could see fine.
Come, I can't be the only one who was blinded by the murky, dark waters.
I don't feel like arguing this anymore. I'm going to go pee.
Do what you gotta do.
And Slip is just gonna go off somewhere.
I would like to look around and see if anything new has happened.
You look around. The shoreline looks as serene as ever, although you can't help but notice that somehow there's a certain menace lurking in the shadows of night now. Those glow coming from the pumpkins seeming less to illuminate the area and more to highlight just how dark everywhere else is.
Will no one check this mysterious book we found? It must contain some sort of information.
I already did. I told you about it.
You want to give me an investigation check there as you peruse the tome?
Mirror son, Nick.
Whoever is reading it.
Well, I don't have it yet, so if you read it, you should do it.
Yeah, it's it doesn't make a lot of sense. It seems a little frivolous to you, honestly, Heroina. It looks like it's some sort of instructions to play a kind of game where, well, you're not really sure what the purpose is, what the goal is, why anybody would do this, but it looks really convoluted. There's a lot of rules.
I don't get it. Someone else can read it. Here you go, Cursed.
Very, very good. Yes. First, we'll flip through the book. He's specifically looking for any mentions of this mysterious dungeon master or sackface or anything he's heard about tonight.
Very good. Go ahead and roll an investigation check of your own.
Well, poop.
It's you can make a little bit more sense of it. It does indeed seem to be a complicated set of rules, and there are references to a dungeon master several times throughout the book. It is a little. It doesn't seem, as you're reading through the book, as if it's about the dungeon master specifically, and instead it's talking a lot about these players of the game. But there are numerous times throughout where it says to consult with your dungeon master regarding one rule or another. It seems that whoever this book is intended for is supposed to, in some way, cede authority to the dungeon master.
Give big book. You don't know what it is.
All I can get out of this book is that we're being subject to some sort of malicious, foul, underhanded contest. And we are to compete, aid each other in competition with this dungeon master. I can't make anything else out.
Give big book.
Big? You want to investigate the book?
Big wants book to investigate.
All right. Big, you see pictures in the book. Some of them are really nice looking.
Book as useful as a lizard, and throws the book at the end of the dock over here. Speaking of, where is lizard?
Slip is peeing in a book. And he buttons up and he wipes his hand on a leaf and he whistles a jaunty tune coming back.
The book is right here. I just yeeted it at the end of the dock.
Sleep likes books. What is this?
You can't read Slip.
And he's gonna pick it up and he's going to investigate it. He's gonna yeah, he's gonna investigate.
Well,
Whoa, what do you know?
a big 11.
The highest roll yet.
Slip,
Don't-
you read and read and read, and you are kind of you're getting some of the same vibes that Cursed got. There are appeals to this dungeon master, some sort of authority figure, but also it seems that it's someone that when you're playing this game you're supposed to oppose against, and there are descriptions of adventurers in here. Adventurers kind of like you. In fact, adventurers a lot like you.
Sleep sees. Sleep sees indeed.
You've got the eye, little dude. What do you see?
I think I do. So, when this dungeon masters plays his little kinky games, yes, he likes to have adventurers like us in his dungeon.
Why does Kobold always think of sex when Kobold can't have sex with anyone?
You can't tell this little dude what he can and can't do.
My name
Exactly.
is Jangle.
You can't
Do
be
you know
trusted
how
any
many?
longer.
Do you know how many shoes I've jangled? I have jangled many shoes. I am father of many children.
What? Are you the father of Mushu, the little lizard dragon?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I don't even know how prolific kobolds are. I'd imagine they're quite prolific.
The Jangle Shoe clan is very big. But that is not important. The more important thing is why this book is here. And why Mr. Body had it. And why it did not fall apart in the water.
Have you ever heard of this book before, dude?
Let me think.
Who is Dude?
I don't think he knows his own name, so we just call him Dude.
Ah.
Do you want to have a go at looking at the book?
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Investigate.
You might as well.
Dude, you can have advantage on this as the others are slowly putting together bits and pieces of information, so you can kind of like, you're kind of coming into it primed a little bit.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And
Nice.
Dude doesn't even need... Dude, you're reading through the book, scanning page after page. You see all sorts of references to charts and it seems that a great deal of this game is determined by random chance, in fact. But there's these diagrams and these descriptions that talk about progressions and levels and adventurers and rules and more rules that describe the way the world works, describes exactly the way your world works, dude. Dude, you
Dude.
have a revelation, dude. Dude,
Oh my god.
I see
you're
everything.
living inside of a game. Dude,
is perfect.
you may notice that you have a space on your character sheet. At least you should. I enabled it. It should be there. Is it not there? Damn, it doesn't look like it's there. There's supposed to be a space on your character sheet to track insanity. I need you.
I noticed that. There's
Oh,
a
there.
sanity box. I can see it.
Good. I'm glad you found it because I didn't see it. I need you to mark in the sanity box a 1.
Is dude relaying all this to us?
He's totally gonna be like, I understand everything now, bros. Okay, so like, this is all a simulation world. There's like levels, man. And okay, there's a lot of rules. I mean, I don't like rules personally, but it seems like we're gonna have to like follow the rules in this book to be able to like get out of here. Like, you guys just follow the book. It'll be like this is our new religion, basically, to this DM guy.
Dude's been with us for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes. I'm not getting a good feeling about it.
Why are you all morons?
Like, can't you see your character sheets, man? It's all in there.
Well, what is a character sheet? I
You gotta,
don't
like,
understand.
If
Dude,
you
what,
visualize it in your mind's eye.
what drugs were you doing in that cabin? Because we all need them.
I mean, I got some
Sleep.
stuff on me if you want to.
Dude. Dude, as this revelation comes to pass, I need you to do 2 things for me.
Okay.
First of all, I need you with this wealth of experience that you might even consider, according to the rules, to be quantified as points, or perhaps the dungeon master is watching. This is some sort of milestone system, but one way or the other, you gain 2 levels.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
What is happening?
Go ahead, level up your character. Do
Okay.
it. Do it. Don't think too hard about it. Just do it quick.
Bam.
The other thing I'm gonna need you to do, dude, is take a look at oh shit. I need you to take a look at the flaw box in your
Ooh.
character sheet.
Okay. Dude, you gotta do what I do, and like, I just got like power from this book, man. Like, I guess you just gotta follow the rules. Fuck it, follow the rules, bro.
Give me that book immediately.
Yeah, look at this thing, man.
Yes,
You'll
I'm
see it
looking.
all.
Where do I look?
You read the book in more detail. Take
Oh
a-
yeah, I mean he's like holding dude's hand, like show me the line, point at it.
Well, it might take a little more time than that. You couldn't skim and get that same amount of information out, but maybe if you were to take like a short rest or something, which, dude, you understand is a way for you to like refresh your hit points and abilities. Then yeah, you can all read the book. You can all tick off 1 in your sanity box. Congratulations, everyone! You've found the D&D Player's Handbook.
It's a game. It's all
This is
just a
beautiful.
game.
It's all just a game.
All right, right on.
So when you say tick off a 1, do we have 9 now in there?
Just give yourself 1. We're just gonna count up.
I'm sorry, where is the sanity box?
Under charisma on the side.
Oh.
I changed it to a 12, so it would give me because it works like your stats, so it would give you a 1
Oh, I see.
in
They
the
listed
box.
it. They listed it as a stat.
So make it 12.
Okay.
Or you could Would it let you keep a 1 there? It would give you like a negative whatever.
Oh yeah, I see now. You know what? Let's just reduce it to 8. That'll work. It'll make it a -1.
That sounds good.
And now, while you guys are short resting and also rapidly giving yourselves 2 levels, and like I said, don't think too hard about anything. Just
Throw stuff in there.
just rock on through. Use the character mancer if you want. It's pretty quick. I'm also going to need. Oh, you're character mancing. All right, I won't interrupt. That. Tell me when you're done with the character mancer.
Okay.
How do you get to that?
The gear icon on the right in settings.
Okay.
So yeah, it's at the gear icon to the right of spells. In the bottom right corner says launch level plus character mancer.
Oh, thank you.
That was quick.
Sleep would also like to think this is totally whack, man.
Big, you done with your level yet?
Yeah, I'm just reading that thing now.
Man, I told you to tell me when you guys were done leveling.
My bad.
It's like barbarian's got to be easy. Like there's nothing for you to choose.
Dude, I took 2 seconds. Sorry, I was reading
All
the
right.
shit after that.
Okay. I'm going to need you to check your flaw now. Slip, I also need you to check your flaw.
So is this compound onto the flaw I already had, or is this a completely different thing now?
New flaw.
Okay.
Oh, it's the dumbest thing ever. That's great.
Okay, the 2 casters are still leveling. That's fine. A little harder for you guys.
Okay, I'm done now.
Carowina, you can check your flaw. Cursed, how you making out? I know you don't normally use Roll20.
I'm almost through it, I think. Struggling here.
Okay. Should have known. Should have known this wasn't going to be a one-shot.
He's so mad it's not a one-shot, he left.
I mean, I don't know what Anthony expects from us. Nothing's a one-shot.
True.
Nothing's ever a one-shot with us.
No.
Okay, it's done.
Okay, great. Cursed, you can check your flaw now.
Gotcha.
All right. You have leveled up. You have short rested. You have a book and book. World is nothing more than a silly game of make-believe. What do you guys do from here?
If everything is make-believe, then our actions have no consequence.
We should really report these baghead sightings to Soggy Bottom.
Yes, but what use would that be?
He
This
can
is
alert
all-
the local authorities and they could send a larger force here.
The authorities of a game.
No, there's no. The only authority is the game master. He wants us to die, and we must not let him win. We must take him down.
What you are saying is that we should kill each other.
No, we should work together to defeat this evil game master.
And where
wanna
can
kill
we
him.
find the game master?
Hard because he's like God, basically.
So we have to kill God.
No, he must be here in this camp. He's playing this wicked game with us here tonight.
Yeah, maybe he's like assuming a form. Or maybe like the sack man you guys keep talking about and stuff.
Wait. What? Roll with me here for a moment.
Yeah.
What if somebody just looked and saw how the world worked around us and then made a game about it? Huh?
My life
Maybe
is
we
not
are
a
thinking
game.
opposite.
If Big think if DM real, he would just come down here himself. That's how I think it would work. If he not here, he not real. Just book.
Well, we are getting whispers about the dungeon master being
No.
sated.
Not we. You.
No, we all heard the other one.
I
No?
don't know just because.
Okay, maybe me. Maybe we could ask Kenku.
Listen, how do we gain these levels it talks about in the book? If we all become powerful enough, this game master can't possibly defeat us.
Through great deeds, I believe. Milestones, experience points.
That's right. Kind of got to
So
be
we
impressive.
We must kill a dragon.
Yes, yeah, well, maybe, but maybe not. Dude, what do you think we should do?
Maybe, but maybe.
Dude, you look frozen.
The game master got to him.
Oh no, we've lost another.
The game master got to him. His bloodlust can never be sated.
Sleep. Shut up.
What?
Shut up, Sleep. It's fine.
No. I refuse.
Dude is probably baked out of his mind. The circuits are rewired.
You cannot throw me around anymore, Big.
Are you sure about that?
Rebellion.
Right? Sure.
I would like to intimidate Slip.
Sure. Give me a intimidation check.
I gotta add my strength, right?
No.
Why do I not get to add strength? It's very common sense that strength should be part of intimidation.
Or slips appear around you.
Intimidation is charisma based.
Oh, fuck it. Four slips appear around you at the same time.
4 times 0 is still 0, Slip.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
That's actually a good one. Shit. Can I try a performance check to re-intimidate him back?
You can try an intimidation check to intimidate him back.
I mean, I don't have very good. All right, fine.
Slip.
Oh, no.
You don't feel very intimidating, but you know it's through no fault of your own. It was random fate that decided you should make a fool of yourself now.
Oh. There you go. I'm just gonna. Slip is gonna embrace the futility of his existence. Can I just get another sanity point?
No, but you can draw another card from that deck.
Hey, right on. Let's see. What? Okay. Anthony, can I type this to you?
Sure, I don't even know what you got, so.
I would like to perceive if Slip's pissed his pants. Beach.
You want to give me an insight check?
No,
so
a
this is
visual
what
thing.
the cards.
He doesn't seem to have pissed himself.
Damn it. I've also
He peed earlier, so that makes sense.
I think I've also done my card requirement.
You've done your card?
I think.
Alright. Why don't you go ahead and reveal your card?
Because I've asked for several random perception checks.
Sorry. So this is my thing that I'm typing to you right now.
Alright. Well done, Big. Checking out everything. Whether you have the business to or not. Big, the next time you choose to make a perception check, you can treat the result as if you'd rolled a natural 20. Have you done it 3 times?
I have.
I only caught
definitely
2.
has.
I caught 2, but if you've done 3, I'd believe you.
Uh,
All right.
Going
It's
out on the
noted.
boats, at the rope, and
Got
when
it.
the dude showed up.
Oh, I missed it on the rope. Okay, got it. It's noted, Heroina. Thank you. If you don't have a card, you can draw another one.
Big time bet.
On the subject of levels, I think that the only solution to getting levels is for all of us to do something so totally righteous that the DM can't possibly ignore that. He'll give us all ultimate power.
I don't know what you mean by that.
What is this righteousness you speak of? What do you
Well,
mean?
righteousness is typically doing good.
Something big.
I am big, yes.
Something like that, yeah.
Let's do something big then. Let's establish a guild.
Right now. We can all be members.
Yes, an adventuring guild here in this town, and I'll run it, and you can all be my employees.
What if instead of doing that, we find a dragon
I
and we
like the
ally
dragon.
ourselves to it
I don't
and we
remember
conquer the
Sahiba
world?
telling us about dragons.
I don't think dragons are a good idea.
I think they're a great idea.
I could totally have some fun.
No, the dragons that burned down my village were not a good idea. These are not a good idea.
We'll be chill with the dragon. Let's have fun with the
Yes.
dragon.
We find an ice dragon.
Yeah.
It's not
Instead of
icy
burning.
here.
I agree with Smokey McSmoke noise. There is no dragon here.
You should really show a little more respect for a knight. My name is Heroin.
I am a duke, Heroin. You should know your place. While your title confers you a lesser nobility, it pales before mine.
I've seen more dukes die than knights.
A tragedy, yes, of course.
Shows how useful you guys really are.
Well, whatever we're going to accomplish is something righteous. It's not going to be here on the docks. We should search for something righteous.
You know, I thought of one thing. How about we just, revenge the death of our companion? You know, the really big, scary sack man.
Dude, that's
Like
one of the
I
most
said, we
righteous
should
things I've ever
alert
heard.
Soggy Bottom of this newest update. That Sackhead has been seen and fought twice. Other adventurers might be in danger.
Oh, and he killed one of our companions.
If you're gonna make such allegations, I demand to see proof. Oh, Sackhead? Oh, yeah,
Slip.
Sackhead did it, but I thought you were talking about Soggy Bottom. That's my fault for the misunderstanding. Continue.
Slip just picks up and starts dragging the Kenku's body across the docks.
For the bird. Do it for the
Big.
bird.
Big is just gonna pick the bird up very easily and be like,
Hey, stop touching the stuff that I'm trying to do.
Slip, you are damaging the body more than the baghead did.
Big, you are dick.
And he just walks off.
At least I have one.
Well, you folks remember where Mr. Soggy Bottom said he was, right?
Yep, over this way.
By the graveyard.
Okay, well, looks like Big is leading the way once again through the forest, all by his lonesome. Unless Slip can keep up.
Wait, why am I pink now? What was my boon, Anthony? I don't think you ever stated that to me. You said noted. I don't like that.
I think I'm going off track.
Slip, you seem to have found yourself wandering over in the direction of an old, partially rundown tower that stands amidst several pumpkins. You can see that chunks of the stonework have toppled down. It looks a bit unstable, but it also looks strangely out of place amongst all of these all of these humble cabins and such. Somehow it looks far older.
I was following you, Kobold bro.
Sleep thinks this might be a place rich with some sort of experience, yes?
Oh, that sounds good for us. Yeah,
Yes.
that'll be good for us for the DM.
But I was thinking, why should we share all the experience with those other people?
You don't want to include your buddies on this?
Yes, but oh. Duke ship.
Oh, hey, Cursed. What's up, man?
I'm just trying to keep up. You're all so fast.
But yes, like I was saying, maybe the three of us could keep all the experience to ourselves, yes?
The others didn't bother to stay and protect us, and I don't see why they're entitled to any of the riches we should encounter.
I mean, I'm all about expanding our minds through XP, so yeah, let's go.
That seems like a wonderful idea. I can think of no reason why we shouldn't split the party, as it were.
Yeah.
Big bangs on door.
Meanwhile, across the map, boom, 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 boom. Big knocks on the door. After a moment, you hear a voice. Oh, hold on there, hold on. I'll be right with you. Hear some shuffling sounds inside, and the door opens, and there stands Derek Soggy-Bottom in nothing but his long johns and his funny little hat.
As the door opens, I drop the Kenku body at his feet.
Oh dear.
Your camp has a murderer.
What? Nah, that couldn't be. This is Camp Interlude, where nothing but peaceful things ever happen.
You brought up Sackman here. Therefore, you know Camp Dangerous.
Sackman? Well, nah, Sackman isn't real. Sackman's just a story that we tell to spook all the new campers. You know how it goes.
Well, then
Big
it
is
must
just gonna-
be magical because Spook Sackhead has come alive and is attacking us repeatedly.
Big is going to grab his head, the guy's head, and like turn it towards the Kenku again. Does that look like story?
Oh, well, I do see a dead camper here, and that is a bit of a predicament. Well, why don't y'all come inside? It's damp and cold out there, and apparently there's killers on the loose. Come on in. You step inside, and you see it's just a sparsely adorned little cottage. Very simple in its arrangement. In fact, it looks disturbingly kind of bare in a way. Like, where is his pantry? Where does he keep his food? Where there's like a single dresser that apparently holds all of his clothes and worldly possessions. One bed, one chair. It just looks sparse. Well, anyway, why don't you close the door behind you there? Poor, he leans down, checks the name tag. Thrush! Yeah, well, what a shame. Now, you folks were talking about killers on the loose and such, Sackman and Sack Faces, Sack Heads. There's a little bit of indecision on what to actually call him, even though he's fictional, of course. But,
Mr. Socky Bottom,
yes?
you should get to the point before I make your last name what you are doing right now.
I don't. What am I doing? You're gonna make my bottom suck?
Big's just gonna stare at him until the little man understands what he means.
I'm not sure that I follow, but I do recognize a threat when I hear one. So, yeah, your intimidation skills are a little lacking, but never mind that.
Are you sure?
Okay, consider me intimidated, and I'm quaking in my boots here now. Quaking in my little hat, my long johns, soiled. Thank you very much. Look, I can't speak much to the Sackman legend. It's just a legend. At least I thought it was. But this camp is old. Like I said, it's very old, older than me. I grew up here, spent many day playing in the graveyard, as you do, climbing all over the mausoleum of the unnamed great hero who died on this premises.
How did he die?
I think I told you before. The stories say that he killed himself after he unlocked some sort of dark knowledge not meant for, common folk like me and you.
We found him in the water. It is relevant.
We found him in the water. Oh, well, I thought he was buried in the mausoleum.
Then who is in the mausoleum?
We also get attacked just in the woods.
Oh dear. Well, I'm quite sure I don't know then. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad place for you to look if you're trying to, I don't know, unravel some sort of mysteries or something.
Where's the mausoleum at?
I mean, it's right out the door. It's you almost walked past it on the way here in the graveyard.
Okay, we'll go look.
Okay, you lot stay safe out there, adventurers. I'm so sorry that your pleasant little stay has been interrupted with adventuring. I know we try to keep that adventuring out of this place, but you do what you need to do. I'll just be here in my house.
Have you ever heard of the Dungeon Master?
Dungeon Master. I'm quite sure I don't know what it is you're talking about.
Let's go, Heroina.
Stay safe, saggy madam, like you does. Sackheads roaming about.
I will. Meanwhile, Slip.
Sleep.
Slip, how did you lose your name tag? That's
I
weird.
did.
Oh,
I still
I don't
have
know.
it.
I can't see it now. That's weird. Doesn't matter. The three of you have spied that tower. You guys having a poke?
Sleep will try to sleep inside. Let's see.
Okay. There is a gap in the wall where it looks like stones have kind of been slowly collapsing, crashing down to the ground. Some of them covered in moss. Loose stones are kind of jutting out of the walls on either side.
Looks like I could slip through here. Let me try.
And he's going to attempt to enter the little tower here.
You should give me an acrobatics check.
I'll send my raven friend in with you in case you need help, you know.
Slip. You're trying to get in there as cautiously as you can, but as you squeeze through the gap, you hear the scraping of stones that come loose around you and begin to tumble down on your head. You're going to take just 6 points of bludgeoning damage as...
This is how my cousin Slip's Roy died.
Oh, Slip, be careful there.
Yes, be careful. If we want to get inside, I have a spell, and I can take one person with me.
Did I happen to make it inside?
You're in, yeah.
Cool. Take
Dude,
me
would
in
you
there.
like to travel in with me?
Hell yeah, turtle bro, take me in there.
All right. So, first I'm gonna cast a fly on myself, and then I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and take me and Dude up 500 feet in the air, and then I'm gonna drop her.
Whoa! Holy shit!
I'll never trust you again.
What? Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Dude. I have to win.
Can I take any sort of reaction? Maybe to like turn into a bear or something while in the air. I don't know.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Technically, by the rules, you just start falling instantly. But
Oh.
You know,
Change.
you know what would be Real unfortunate. I think that she should have reaction.
Oh. Oh, you think she should have a chance to do something instead of just falling 500 feet?
That'd be
I
pretty
think
cool.
I think she can do something before reaching terminal velocity.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's an interesting, it would give a player a chance to save their beloved character instead of just
Yeah.
instantly exploding. I think that's let's see it. Let's see it. What can you do to save yourself real quick?
I have a couple of ideas. I think that the best thing to be able to help myself would be I did take polymorph.
Oh.
Oh?
Polymorph myself into a flying creature, right? Like a
That
chicken?
is polymorph is an action though, isn't it?
Okay. So it needs to be
Takes
like
a
an actual
long
reaction
time.
thing.
Something
Take a
you can
long
do.
time to
I would
fall
take a
500 feet.
bonus action too. I'd take a reaction or a bonus action. If you got something that you think can save you from 20d6 of damage.
I can't turn into an animal as a bonus action, unfortunately. Wish
Not
that
at
I
7th
was.
level. That's a shame.
Wish I could do something with that revivify there.
Revivify. The instant you take the damage.
Unfortunately, dude doesn't really have anything that's a bonus action or a reaction
Yeah.
that could save him
That's
in this moment.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
You can hope for 21s.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You can hope for a lot of really low damage rolls. So you went 500. You cast fly, went 500 feet in the air, like just straight up.
Yep.
Okay.
And dude was
So
just okay with it.
I actually have a question about that. Now that I'm thinking about it, is it me or Slip using the card? Like, would Slip know that I'm using the card to help her get a reaction or a bonus action? Or is that me being like, I think that she should have a reaction?
I mean, you don't really see any of this because you're inside the tower.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So does that mean that I'm making that decision using the card, or is that Slip using the card?
What a good question.
This is too much fourth wall.
That's 67 points of
shit.
damage.
All right, it doesn't matter. All right, I'll just put that card back.
You know.
That might be
Dude's
enough
got-
to instantly kill dude on
Does-
the grounds of sudden. What is that called? Something damage.
That is double dude's hit dice or hit
That is
points.
double. That is just more than double dude's hit points. God damn it! Double dude.
Dude, no.
Dude falls 500 feet.
I loved Dude, by the way, Scarlett. I'm so sorry.
Imagine.
I did not make this character. I have to play this character.
I imagine it was just falling. Dude.
Dude. Yeah,
Not
you're
cool,
doing
bro.
evil well, Nick.
Not cool. It just splats on the ground. That was extreme damage rolls, instant dead.
Win the evil in my honor.
God, I love dude. That's
Dude was cool.
Slip is like gonna poke his head back, like, what was that?
Yeah. It's gonna take me a while to fly down from this height. So if he looks out, he probably just sees a dead dude and no turtle in sight.
Yeah.
No.
Dude. Well, you don't even see dude. You just see a horrendously bloody, mangled pulp on the ground.
Because Slip doesn't know any better, he's gonna make his way back out and check what the fuck just happened.
Give me another acrobatics check.
It's just goo.
Okay, this time you're doing a little better. You managed to slip out, knowing that there's the danger of the rocks falling, and you avoid them. But yeah, literally, all you heard was like, "Oh,
You won't know what you're hearing.
What you heard? You heard
Nothing.
That's cursed picking me up and dropping me too.
he splat. Yeah, you just heard a sound, and then you go out and you see a very, very horrendously mulched body.
Ay.
God.
Cursed? Cursed, where are you? Where are you? Dude, where are you? I thought you were using the spell.
I guess I was flying down. So how long does 500 feet flying down take me? Is this like?
I mean, if you were dashing, you would get down there in like just over 4 rounds, right? It's 120 feet of dashing.
I mean, okay, sure, yeah. So that's 4 rounds is what, like 40 seconds? Is that right, or is it wrong?
6 seconds per round, so it just yeah, like 30 seconds of
All
flying.
right, so probably, I don't know. You probably see this and you're screaming, and then what? I don't know. Some number of seconds later, you see you see cursed descending from the sky and landing roughly on the ground.
Cursed?
It's horrible. It's the sack man. He killed her, and I fled as quickly as I could, but I couldn't save her. I'm sorry.
This is dude?
That was dude.
Oh, not another one.
We're dropping like flies. This is madness.
We have to find the rest. Where do we go?
I don't know where they went. They ran off, and I followed you.
Cursed, you didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
Of course not.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That was pretty good.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
I want to defeat the Bagman too. I can't bear to lose another friend here.
Cursed, what should we do next? Slip is freaking out.
I can fly us to. I can't even keep a straight face. I can fly us to the others quickly. Just grab my hand.
Why wouldn't you, though?
You,
I guess Slip is gonna grab his hand.
This is amazing.
This is so dumb.
There's no reason not to trust him at this point. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, and then I fly us up 500 feet.
If only you guys
Cursed,
got in
we are going up very high.
I need to see them. I can't spot them from down low.
Shouldn't
And then
we get
once-
closer to the tree line?
Once we're up pretty high, I drop Slip.
Okay, now I'm gonna use my card.
Cool.
Thinking that I should use a reaction or something.
okay, do you have a
bonus
reaction?
action.
Do you have a bonus action? Do you have anything?
You know what?
grab him.
You know what? Shit, it's an action. I'm gonna use my card to be like, I should have an action when I'm falling.
You
Higher
already
than,
used your
like-
card once to change the rules.
No.
I will give you this though, because this does kind of exist in the rules. It's referenced in some adventures in very specific scenarios, but not in others. Just a weird choice to not just make it a universal thing. In some instances, the game specifies that you can use a reaction to make a saving throw to try and grab on to a ledge before falling to your death. You want to make a saving throw?
Sure.
Is it
Cursed to the
Sure.
ledge.
Right, what's the ledge?
I guess I'll make a saving throw.
All right. Give me acrobatics, I guess. Not acro. I mean dexterity. Yeah, I guess dexterity makes sense.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. As Cursed releases you, you have a flash of understanding. And you reach out to try and grab Cursed's foot. But
Into the shell!
but he pulls his foot up and you fall 500 feet.
As Cursed, as you're hearing as you're hearing a Slip fucking scream and and his low pitched voice, you hear, "Just like my uncle, Slipperino!" Oh, he is a memory.
God.
Slip is a memory.
I don't suppose any of you happened to have a light source on you, did you?
The people that fell?
Yeah, I mean, you all have dark vision, so probably not. Knowing how players are, they just,
Can I roll a perception to see if we heard them scream? Because it's not that far away to hear a scream.
You guys can make perception checks.
Cool, I'm using that 21.
You use the nat 20, which gives you a result of 24. You distinctly hear the sounds not that far away of a scream and a thud. And then a few seconds later, another scream and another thud.
Can I make out any words?
Probably something about just like my uncle.
Uncle Slippy.
As you ponder that fate of whoever is calling out like that, it certainly sounded like Slip. We're gonna end things tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Hilarious.
That's great.
At this rate, Anthony's gonna need to make new characters.
I'm gonna need a couple more pre-gens. Well, let me ask you guys this. This was intended to be a one-shot. I didn't want to have a great big departure from our normal game. Do you guys want to continue this next week? And we will definitely finish it one way or the other. We will not drag it out past one session. There will be a final confrontation no matter what else happens. Or do you want to get back to the regularly scheduled programming?
I say we save the second part of the session for like a month out or so, whenever
another day.
Like after we finish this arc.
Fair enough.
I do have to say, I am going to find out when my flight is in the next couple days, and I want to make sure that the whole me getting back to the States doesn't interfere with the Tuesday schedule, but I'm not sure if it does or not because I don't know when my flight is. I just want to let you know, so that's the thing.
Fair enough. So we'll keep our ears open then to see how
it shouldn't go in the next week, is what they tell me.
Okay. Okay.
My last week in Iraq, baby.
Last week in Iraq.
Yeah, hopefully, unless fucking.
I'm down to do whatever you guys want to do with this game. I'm trying my best, but this character is really. It's yeah.
Murder
His
Hobo
deception
Extreme.
is so good too. Like nobody's gonna know.
My first card that I drew was Murder Hobo, but it's to find the hobo and kill them. So I was going to say that like Sackman was a hobo and trying to kill him.
No, we found the Murder Hobo.
I'm still
Well, you know, before my flaw changed, it actually was pretty tame. It was just that I was willing to lose any of you, but then my flaw changed, and now it's gotten much worse.
Kill everyone.
Well, you
quickly.
you decided to interpret it that way.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's lawful evil. This is what he's gonna do.
I'd be down to play whatever too. If it would work better since things are uncertain to play this thing. That'd be cool.
Okay. We'll play it by ear a little bit. We'll see how Max is doing. And Patrick, do you have thoughts?
I'm fine with either, but at the same time, I know this Fey Queen arc's been going a